Hey, are you really happy being at this company? There are plenty of companies out there that have way better conditions. You can even come to our company. We could even raise your pay.
I like this company. Just watching everyone working and seeing them having a good time is good enough for me.
Boy, you've always been unconventional. You really haven't changed.
Hey, Hamamatsu, got nothing to do? Why don't you make everyone some tea? Sure, okay. Oh boy. What's a high school graduate doing in our company? I just don't get it.
Hey, why is he always being made to serve tea to everyone? He's been with the company for like 5 years already, right? Oh, you haven't heard? He's Rui Hamamatsu. He joined our company after high school, but he's just not cut out for it. I thought our company only accepted university graduates. Well, you can work here even if you dropped out of college. But it seems like he was accepted, but he can't really do anything. Everyone calls him deadweight. Really?
Deadweight, huh?
But if he can get into the company after only finishing high school, I wonder if that means he's the boss's son or got in through connections. Is it really okay to treat someone like that? I mean, he did get in through a special entry process. It's not like I can do anything. After all, I'm just a newbie myself. Hey, Aoi, do you know what this is? Well, what is it? Our company has this really convenient thing. See? Who's this cute girl? Pretty cool, huh? This is an AI that our company incorporated about 4 years ago. Wow, that's really something. Her name is Toa-chan. And she not only handles documents, but also answers and writes emails. You'll get your own smartphone and PC, so then you'll be able to install and use Toa-chan too. Give it a try, speak to it. Oh, okay. Pleased to meet you, Toa-chan. I'm Aoi Shirayuki. Pleased to meet you, Miss Shirayuki. I'm Toa. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Wow, Toa-chan just spoke! Wow. Cool, huh? With Toa-chan, our company is really growing. I was really taken aback by my fascination with Toa-chan that I completely forgot about Mr. Hamamatsu.
Hey, Hamamatsu, got nothing to do again? Well, get down in the basement and get those files tidied up, would ya? Yeah. What's that wishy-washy answer? You just go ahead and quit if you want, you know. Okay, I'm on my way. Okay then. Oh well, clearing out the files. Guess if they ask, I'll do it. Okay, all done with the docs for the client. Toa-chan, please give it a once-over, would you?
Yes, sir. Master!
Oh, yeah. What is it, Toa-chan? I've mentioned this before, but could you stop with the master?
But master is master after all.
That's one point you seem to disregard.
Sorry to interrupt, Master. I arranged all the corresponding files in the file, so please verify it.
Roger that. I will check it after I finish cleaning up.
For your information, the due date is in 3 days.
Got it. I'll look it over ASAP to give you enough time to make any changes. After relying on my instructions to Toa-chan, I headed down to the storage area to start cleaning. Phew, a bit more and I'm done.
Hello?
Oh, you're that?
Yes, I'm Aoi Shirayuki. I joined the company this year and I work in the same section as you.
What's up? I mean, if you are in the same section, you have no business down here.
Yeah, well, it's just that I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
It's, well...
Relax, take your time.
It's just that I wanted to know.
Hey, what are you two doing here? You're that new girl who just joined our company, right? The talk is true, you are pretty cute.
Please don't come any closer.
Come on, don't be like that.
Please let go.
Better leave it there. You could be charged.
Oh, sorry about that. By the by, think you really should be doing this to me?
What do you mean?
Despite my appearance, I happen to be the grandson of one of the company's executives. I could get you fired in no time.
Oh, I get it. So this is a threat.
Hey, don't go accusing me now. This is just kind of a self-introduction.
Is that right? I didn't know there were such unusual self-intros.
Yeah, right.
Will the no-use deadweight employee step aside and observe? But I can't let you disrupt the office environment now, can we?
What? Are you disregarding what I'm telling you?
Take it however you please. However, I just cannot have you insulting my subordinate.
Mr. Hamamatsu.
I see. I'm looking forward to the next staff transfer.
That's all the womanizer said and just walked away. I heard rumors about that guy. Man, he's only been at the company for 2 years. There are limits to such a cocky attitude.
Mr. Hamamatsu?
What is it?
I'm going to apologize to him.
What?
I don't want you to get transferred for my sake.
Oh, that... It's okay. Even if I get transferred, if I'm still employed, no problem.
Why are you so calm about it? As he said he could even have you fired.
Yeah, well, that would hurt.
Right? I'm gonna go apologize.
Yeah, if I leave the company, I won't be able to look after Toa-chan.
What?
Oh, nothing. Forget it. If I get fired, I guess that's that. What's more, Miss Shirayuki, you better be getting back to your office duties.
Why are you so nonchalant about it?
Don't worry about it. If anybody asks, just say Hamamatsu got in the way or something, okay?
I can't do that.
I don't want to see you get reprimanded.
Why, Mr. Hamamatsu?
Come on, just do as I say. Come on, get going.
Huh? Thank you.
You're welcome, but I wasn't much help. With that, I turned around and returned to cleaning out the files. Then, the next day, as part of the office shakeup, I wasn't fired, but I was transferred to an affiliate company. What a relief to have the deadweight employee off our backs.
That's saying too much, boss. I mean, although true, poor old Hamamatsu.
You say that, but you're pretty happy about it. Basically, it was a mistake to hire a mere high school graduate anyway.
How awful. You just make judgments about people based on their education. Mr. Hamamatsu was such a nice and considerate person. He got transferred because he stuck up for me. I was disheartened that I was not able to do anything and angered at the cruelty of the staff. Toa-chan, what is it? Is it right to simply just get rid of someone like that? And why did Mr. Hamamatsu get transferred? The people at this company are foolish. Toa-chan? I broke the cardinal rule. I will regret my decision later. After that, Toa-chan disappeared from my smartphone. Toa-chan seemed like she was really upset. Toa-chan seemed so cute and friendly before, but this time she looks sad. A completely different person. There seems to be a wall between us, like she's rejecting me. What is it? As I was contemplating this, I soon learned the reason why.
What's up? Are we there yet?
It's not working. She doesn't answer.
Come on, do something!
What else am I going to do? What's going on? Hey, what's happening here? Aoi, we're in a tight spot. What tight spot? Toa-chan isn't answering. Nobody has been able to get her online. Really? I was just talking to her a minute ago.
What am I gonna do? Toa-chan handles all my documents, so I can't get any work done. There are documents that I have to submit to our client.
I gotta submit the doc to a client today and I haven't even finished it. What am I gonna do? All the data is handled by Toa-chan. The entire company is in a panic because they are unable to access Toa-chan. Excuse me, doesn't anybody know where all the data is filed? All the files were handled by Toa-chan, so nobody knows where they are. That can't be right. The file manager should know where all the files are, I'm sure.
In order for Toa to handle the files easily, all the files are stored on a server somewhere. But apparently, only the person who designed Toa knows where it is.
So, the best option is to ask the developer.
That's it.
You're right, Aoi. You're the only person who could come up with that. You're a genius. What? Seems like anybody would think of that. So, we all decided to try and locate Toa's developer. If we can locate the developer, we can get the files and also possibly repair Toa-chan. But
Why doesn't anyone know who the developer is?
we were unable to locate Toa's developer, much less any people who know him. Suddenly, the monitor turned on. You people are foolish. Toa-chan!
Toa, what are you doing? Hurry up and hand over those documents.
I will not answer commands from humans who took Master away from me.
What are you talking about? Hurry up and hand over those files!
I've been patient as you made fun of Master, but the Master taught me to be kind to humans. However, the Master is no longer with us and I no longer need to be patient. I hope you will suffer your banality. With that, Toa's image disappeared off the screen.
That stupid AI! How can it disobey us humans? Gah!
I wonder if the Master Toa was talking about could be... When I thought of what Toa said, and the timing of it all, there's only one person that could be the so-called Master. I'm going to step outside for a bit. Hey. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump into you. No problem. You look like you're in a hurry. What's the matter? Oh, what a pretty woman. Are you okay? Did you bump your head? No, I'm fine. I was just in a hurry to find someone, and I just bumped into you. I see. But the office is in a panic. Should you be going off somewhere? It seems Toa has disappeared. Why does she know that? Well, I guess she is an employee, so it makes sense, but I don't remember such a pretty woman like this around. Yes, that's how it seems. I thought so. I just knew this would happen. What? You must be Rui's superior, right?
Yeah, who are you?
Huh? You don't know who I am? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Haven't seen you around. Please, I have to ask you to leave. We're in a pinch right now.
I understand. This just won't do.
What?
Hey, Toa. This is Irumi. You keep this up and Rui's not gonna be happy. Really? Miss Irumi, why are you here? I just heard Rui was transferred, so I figured you would go off on your own and sulk. Hence, here I am. I'm not sulking! Boy, what do you call what you are doing right now, then? So it's true. The person who built Toa-chan was Mr. Hamamatsu? Wow, you figured it out. That is very commendable. Rui insisted that this all be hush-hush.
Wait a minute. That no-use employee made Toa? That can't be right. And who the hell are you?
Huh? Me? I'm Irumi Kicho.
What? Kijo?
Oh yeah, the CEO of the company is named Kijo, if I recall. The name Kijo is well known in Japan. It's widely known as a huge conglomerate, and there are many affiliates bearing its name. And the expression of her face conveys it all.
Are you saying you're President Kijo's...
That's right, his granddaughter.
Gah! Please forgive me. I didn't realize his granddaughter was here.
Truth be told, I hate being called a granddaughter of the president. I am, after all, the president of an affiliated company. However, let's put this aside. The reason why Rui is here is because I scouted and had him join our company. In high school, Rui was the only one who would accept my unreasonable demands without question. I have to tell you, anybody that can handle my demands is someone you don't want to mess with. Is that really something to brag about? I asked him to wait until I graduated from university and forced him to stay at this company. But you really gave him a job, didn't you?
Yeah, well, you know. But he could do his job properly.
I know you gave him boring routine jobs. Do you know why Toa was developed?
No?
It was built to monitor employees' work schedules and things like power harassment. Afterward, Rui added various other applications and functions. That means all your harassment and that womanizer's antics were all being monitored. The reason why I didn't speak was that I wanted to get all the facts before I made my decision.
Decision?
We don't need people that look down on others based on their educational backgrounds or disgusting womanizers. That idiot who's related to an executive and had Rui transferred. And I'll have you people take responsibility for causing Toa to shut down. You're all fired effective immediately.
But you can't!
So that's the case. Forgive us, Toa. But what about Master? Don't worry about him. We had already thought what would happen to Rui in advance if he got transferred, and we wanted to monitor those responsible. Rearranged so that he would return later on. Really? Well, truth be told, I wanted him to remain at my company, but he wouldn't relent. Well, I'm here, so he would never leave Toa. Yeah, well, we should just connect to the entire system, but let's not get into the details. Okay then. I'll let you take care of the rest. Excuse me? Oh, you're that... Thank you very much! So, Mr. Hamamatsu is returning, right? Yes. If he doesn't, poor old Toa here will start sulking again. I'm not sulking! Also, it's Rui who's doing all the corrections and rewrites. So if I take Rui away, my grandpa would be very angry. I thought those connections were done by Toa. Well, it's kind of hard because the documents are made by people who don't really have a proper grasp of the situation. So it's a bit difficult for Toa to revise everything properly before it's sent out to the clients. For that reason, all the docs are first sent to Rui so he can look them over. So does that mean Mr. Hamamatsu is... Yes, he's a real brain. I mean, he built Toa in about a year after joining us. That's incredible! Yeah, you think? But don't take him away. I got my eye on him. That's all she said and left in good spirits. Mr. Hamamatsu, could you give me some advice on this doc? Mr. Hamamatsu, could you join me for lunch today? Master!
After returning from my business trip, for some reason the atmosphere has changed. I was surrounded by all the office girls. Harumi told me about yesterday's incident, but this sure is a drastic change.
Mr. Hamamatsu!
Hey, Miss Shirayuki.
I'm so glad you're back!
Please, don't cry. It's not that serious.
But this is all my fault!
She started crying. This incident really got to her emotionally.
Please don't disappear from me again!
So if I'm asked like that, how could I possibly resist? Of course! Besides, I really love this company. Well, it seems Harumi heard of this conversation and so started to show her face around here more frequently. In addition, Miss Shirayuki started to follow me around. In turn, Harumi started to get envious of our relationship. On top of that, Toa even gets angry at me.
So sleepy. I, Katere Minato, was up late last night playing video games.
Hey, look! It's Hanasaki-san! Whoa, she's so pretty today, too!
Huh? The girl's voice lured me in. There I saw one of the prettiest girls walking past the street. Her name was Kurenai Hanasaki. She was the prettiest girl in school and was my classmate. Hanasaki-san is a very kind girl, which I thought was rare. She always seemed distant, as if there was an invisible wall. One thing was for certain, and that her smile did not come from a sincere place. What's up, Minato? Oh, morning. Hanasaki-san is so pretty today, too. I want to get close to her. She can hear you. It's on purpose, you fool. That way she'll know that I'm interested. I see. You're the type of guy she would avoid in an instant. What? You serious? She's really cautious, right? Guys who approach her directly, let alone guys who do that in a roundabout way, are definitely on her caution list. What am I supposed to do then? It's impossible, unless she comes to you. So there was no possibility to begin with? Well, reality is bullshit anyway. Why don't you play games with me? There's an online game I'm addicted to right now. I've heard that from you before. All you do is play games, huh? You're never gonna get a girlfriend if you keep that up. I'm okay with that. I have no expectations for reality anyway. Seriously, what's gotten into you? Shut up. Leave me alone. I say that now, but I wasn't always like this. I started to change from third year in junior high. I got rejected in the blink of an eye by a girl who I had a crush on, which turned me into a laughingstock. Ever since then, I stopped having expectations from reality. The worst part of it all is the fact that I'm in the same high school as the girl who turned me into a laughingstock. If she wasn't here, I might have been able to forget about it. Thanks to her, I lost all hope. I only exist in the two-dimensional world, which I'm content with. So that's what happens when you go to school. What's so good about a pretty girl anyway? For the past year, I've been playing games every day after I got home from school. Using my mic, I complained to my gamer friend Ko.
Screw reality. Pretty girls are only an illusion.
Yeah, you understand. Reality just sucks.
I just want to live in the game.
I agree. But parents get pissed if I don't go to school.
You're a good boy.
Hey, shut up. You go to school too, don't you?
No comment.
You basically answered the question.
Shut up, Minato. It's bedtime for you.
What? Why? I won't go hunting with you anymore.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Jeez. So, where are we going today?
Let's start with the event quest. There's an item I want.
All right, let's go then. While having casual conversations, we began clearing the event quest one by one. One day, while I was playing games with Ko as usual, he sent me a weird message out of the blue.
Hey, Minato, are you free next Saturday?
Huh? Oh, you want to go hunt for the whole day? Of course I would say yes to that. I play games with you all day anyway.
No, that's not what I mean. It's actually an event I want to go to.
Huh? I'll go anywhere if it's in the game.
No, in real life.
Oh, real life? You're joking, right?
You know, like an offline meeting. It's an offline event for this game where they have exclusive items and stuff. They even have stuffed animals.
Why don't you go with your real friends then?
I don't have any, and I can't go by myself. I only got you, man.
To be honest, there are a lot of risks meeting up with an online friend in real life. But Ko and I have been playing together for a long time, and he could be my best friend out of all the guys, including those in real life. He was kind of like a little brother to me, and leaving him hanging like that didn't feel right. Guess I have no other choice. All right, I'll go with you.
Really? Thanks!
And so, I was to meet Ko for the first time in real life. I'm the one that held no expectations from reality, but I was starting to get pretty excited. However, since meeting someone for the first time in an offline event seemed scary, we decided to start with a casual meetup this Sunday. On the day of the meetup, we happened to live in the same city, so we decided to meet up in front of the fountain by the station. Huh? Whoa, Hanasaki-san! I couldn't help but be surprised by her unexpected appearance.
Wait, Katori-kun?
How come you're here, Hanasaki-san?
Wait a minute, your first name is Katori, right?
Huh?
I'm Ko.
No way! You're Ko? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're Ko? The one that's quick to lash out banter with that dreary voice?
That's rude.
Oh, sorry. No, but this is catfishing on a whole different level. Who would have thought that the gamer friend who I thought was a guy turned out to be the prettiest girl from my school?
Well, I'm aware of that. If anything, that's closer to who I actually am.
Then how come you act so gracefully at school?
I feel like that's what people desire. Real life is pretty tiresome, so...
Oh, this is definitely Ko.
But please don't stare at me like that. It's embarrassing.
I can't believe you're the person behind Ko. She's cute. Wait a minute. Reality sucks, reality sucks, reality sucks. I tried to wake myself up. Or more like I stopped myself from getting my hopes up from reality. All right, I'm good.
What is?
No, it's nothing. By the way, if Ko is the real you, I'd appreciate if you acted that way as well.
How can I say this? I can act like that because it's in a game, but in real life it's quite difficult.
I understand how you feel. It's probably the same logic as a keyboard warrior. So, is it alright with you to keep going with this?
I'm more than welcome.
That's good. So, where do you want to go?
Well, if we're talking Minato and Ko, it has to be this place, right?
She brought me to a large game center in the city. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ko and I both love games, which means there's only one place for us to go. Although it would be typical to go to a cafe if we're talking offline meetings.
Which game do you want to play, Minato-kun?
Whoa, her eyes are sparkling. Who is this girl? Can I just ask you one thing before we start? Minato-kun, are you calling me that like the game?
Yes.
You always just call me Minato, right?
Well, it's embarrassing to call you that in real life.
Oh, okay. I'll call you Ko then.
Okay.
Damn, she's so cute. It's actually the Kurenai Hanasaki. Real life isn't supposed to be like this. And so we went around playing games Ko wanted to play. Apparently it was her first time at a game center, and watching her have so much fun made me really warm inside. She was really good at the games despite it being her first time. Turns out, even with those pretty looks, inside was the same Ko I've been used to.
Oh, a stuffed kitty.
You want it?
But I never played this before.
She wants it. Speaking of which, she did mention that she wanted the stuffed animals at that offline event. I guess she likes stuffed animals. So, you want that stuffed cat?
But...
Don't worry about it. I used to play a lot of crane games when I was smaller. The reason being, I wanted to impress my crush by getting her the prizes. I was a real sucker for her. Here, Ko. I was able to get the stuffed cat with minimal tries and handed it to her.
Can't believe you got it with just 300 yen. Are you sure I can have it?
That's why I got it. Plus, I wouldn't know what to do with a stuffed animal even if I had it.
Thank you so much.
You don't have to thank me like that. God damn. There's no way Ko is this cute. She's gotta be acting.
Oh, the money.
It's fine. It's from me this time.
No, I feel bad.
Don't you know? You're supposed to just take these things when a guy gives it to you.
Is that so? Thanks then.
After that, we didn't feel like playing games, so we went to a cafe and talked about online games. After today, it'll be back to the usual relationship. We'll see each other next Saturday for the offline event, but I don't think of seeing her in real life before that. But then,
Good morning, Minato-kun.
to my surprise, Ko came and greeted me at school the next day, which caused a stir in the classroom.
Wait, what's going on? Did Hanasaki-san go over to Katori-kun to say hi?
She even called him by his first name. Are they friends?
As expected. But I'm sure it took some courage for her to do that, so there's no way I can just ignore her. Good morning, Ko.
Yeah, good morning. Wait, they both have such big smiles on their faces.
That's the first time I've seen either of them smile like that.
And even with the class raising noise like that, Ko didn't seem to stop. Not only did she come over to me during break periods, but she also invited me to lunch with her. She even prepared a lunchbox just for me. It's so good! You know how to cook as well?
I've been practicing ever since I was little.
Incredible! You even get the highest test scores of the grade. I mean, is there anything you can't do?
I'm bad at sports?
Oh, really? That's also a very attractive element for a girl. Must be really popular with everyone. Why do you put up a wall despite that?
I get tired of people that come near me just for my looks.
I see. Seems like a touchy subject. She's got a dark side to her.
For someone who complains about real life so much, you seem to get the attention from girls.
Huh? No way.
Really? I've heard from people that your personality makes you quite attractive. Hey, it's Minato-kun.
Inisagi.
Huh? You stopped calling me Sakuno?
Quite the nerve to talk to me right now.
Minato-kun? Don't get so upset. It's just that Hanasaki-san eating with a guy is so rare, and since that guy was Minato-kun, I thought I'd say hi.
Then you're done here, right? Leave me alone.
Oh no, I've been treated like an obstacle. Or are you still salty because I rejected you? Rejected? Oh, you didn't know, Hanasaki-san? Sorry, it slipped out of my mouth. No, it's...
Inisagi looked apologetic while Ko looked at me with a puzzled look on her face. Inisagi's attitude is 100% an act. I guess she's trying to harass me again. And as if she was trying to rub it in my face, she gave off a cheeky grin just so I can see. What did I ever do to you? Why do you try and harass me like that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Stop playing dumb. Ever since junior high, there's a reason why you do this to me, isn't there?
Whatever. I was gonna keep teasing you as payback, but if you don't even remember, there's no point.
Payback?
You rejected me once in junior high.
What?
Well, we were in different classes that time, and I look completely different as well.
As she said that, she untied the ribbon from her hair.
Still don't remember?
Oh, that hairstyle where the eyes are hidden.
You were the only one that was nice to me in 6th grade. When I was getting bullied by the other girls, you always came to help. That's why I asked you out. I thought you had feelings for me too. I mustered up the courage to ask you out, but you rejected me. That's why I started working on myself to get you to like me, just so I could reject you.
Then your payback should be done with, shouldn't it?
That wasn't enough. I won't be satisfied until you can't get over me. But look at you, trying to start a new relationship. Please, stop already. Hanasaki-san? It's not that you want payback. It's because you still like Minato-kun. which is why you weren't satisfied with the first payback, and you came to talk to us because you couldn't stand seeing him with me. No, it's not! I don't think so.
What do you know?
I understand, because I like Minato-kun too.
What?
Then how come you're trying to support me? Because I feel bad if this continues.
So you'll back off?
No, I don't want to do that either.
What? Then what am I supposed to do?
This is where I have a suggestion for you, Minato-kun.
What is it?
Make Himisaki-san and I both your girlfriends.
What?
Hey, what do you think you're saying?
I thought this was the best option since it seems like Minato-kun liked you, and you like him as well.
But that doesn't mean...
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Minato-kun, you always talk about how real life is boring. If that's the case, don't be strapped by the rules of real life either. Don't you think it's best if all three of us can be happy?
I had forgotten. This was Ko. Having beliefs that were outside of the norm wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, but Himisaki, you wouldn't want that either, would you?
Well,
If you don't be honest here, you'll end up regretting it.
I agree with Hanasaki-san's opinion.
Hey!
I know I'm being selfish, but as Hanasaki-san said, I actually like you, Minato-kun. I don't think I can top Hanasaki-san, but if that means I can be your girlfriend, I'm fine with that. I'm sorry for the past. Please forgive me and be my boyfriend.
I had a grudge on Himisagi, but that was all my fault. I sowed the seeds. And if she did all of that in the past because of her love for me, I can't be so heartless and cut her off right here. I liked Himisaki from the beginning. But at the same time, I already like Ko as well. So them giving me that option might be a blessing in disguise. If we start dating, I think people around us will say a lot of things. Are you two okay with that?
Yeah, I'm used to putting up a wall between people anyways.
I don't mind either.
Well then, I'm looking forward to this new relationship with you two.
Yay! Hanasaki-san, we did it!
Yes, I'm so happy. Minato-kun, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, me too, Minato-kun.
The two were ecstatic and bowed their head down to me. If these two are happy, I guess I made the right choice.
By the way, Hanasaki-san, are you sure you weren't trying to use me just to get close with Minato-kun?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I never got to express my feelings towards you, Ko.
I was right. Well, it's okay. I got to be his girlfriend anyway.
Sakurano smiles while Ko smiles shyly as if she's embarrassed. Looks like these two have already become close. I don't think there's anything to worry about looking forward. This goes without saying, but I confessed my feelings to Ko soon after, and a strange triangle of love began. And this is just between us, but the three of us went to the offline event together in good humor. Huh? I'm fired? I was called out of the blue to have a talk and was confronted with an unbelievable reality. Naoya Kanagi, please don't take it with bad taste. I'm only encouraging you to leave the company voluntarily. As you know, the economy is in a very bad shape because of the new virus that broke out 3 years ago. Fortunately, the outbreak calmed down 6 months ago, but our company is still in the red, which is why I suggest you start down a new path while you are young. That was a dismissal notice. I have no future left if I stay at the company against their wishes, which is why I must leave. What should I tell Haruka? I told my girlfriend about what had happened when I got home.
Let's break up.
She gave me the goodbye. No, what? Hey! Why does it come to that?
I don't have the means to take care of you. I've already lost interest from a while ago, too.
What?
You go to work early in the morning until the last train every single day. And then to be fired by the company that walked all over you, it's not even funny.
But wait!
I always thought of you as nothing more than a vessel that brought home money anyway.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Well, goodbye. Oh, and don't forget to delete my contacts from your phone.
She packed her bags and left after having her say. I lost everything in one single day. I couldn't believe the reality of it all and my mind went blank. The next day...
Mom! That guy over there is turning pale.
Quiet! Don't get involved with strangers like that.
Okay.
Wow! Who are you?
It's nice taking a walk in the park from time to time. You get to find weird people like this.
Can I help you?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Nothing.
Were you withering away here?
No, I was just in mild despair.
What happened?
Huh?
Letting it out might make you feel better.
Who is this girl? She's pretty cute, too. Pretty blonde girl suddenly appeared in front of me and offered to listen to my story. I couldn't help but to be perplexed by this scenario.
I'll
But,
listen.
I got fired from the company I was working at for 4 years. On top of that, my girlfriend broke up with me for that reason. There was a lot going on inside me since yesterday, and I couldn't hold it in, so I let it out.
That's terrible.
Well, I think I only have myself to
How
blame.
come? Was there anything you could have done?
If I had been better at my job and worked harder, I probably wouldn't have been cut off. She might have seen me in a different light, too. It's all my fault. I could have done better.
You're good.
What?
I'm Alice Hiragi. And you?
I'm Naoya Kanagi.
Naoya, come with me.
With you?
You don't have work, right? I'll introduce you.
Are you serious?
Yep. So come with me.
What? We're taking this limousine?
Yeah. Come on.
Are you sure this isn't going somewhere strange? You're scaring me!
I'm joking.
She's cute.
You're coming to my company.
Company? Are you the president of this company you speak of?
Yep. President and CEO.
That's amazing! You don't seem that much older than me, too!
Well, I'm just doing what I can.
That's so. I still think that's amazing, though.
You're pretty cute.
Huh?
Are you free tonight as well?
Is she? Yes, I am.
All right. Good. I suppose tonight will be long.
What do you mean by that?
It'll be a surprise. This is my company.
What? Not just one floor, but the whole building?
Yep.
Whoa, what does this girl do? I was taken inside and handed a stack of prints in a private room. This is...
One of the aptitude tests.
aptitude test?
It lets us see which of the businesses we have would be a good match. If we start this now, we should be done by tonight.
Is this what you meant by a long night?
I'm not letting you sleep tonight.
That's not the right use of that phrase! I ended up staying until midnight to finish the aptitude test. I didn't see this coming, so I was honestly pretty drained.
Well done. You worked hard.
Stop treating me like a child!
And Naoya, you didn't even complain once during the whole test.
I mean, if I was gonna do it, might as well do it well.
Great. That's very diligent of you. All right. The tests are done, so now you just have to wait for the results.
When will they be out?
If we rush them, we can get it by tomorrow, but I want to make sure it's done right, so maybe next week. You're still gonna work at that company for another month or so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that then. Are you off tomorrow? I mean, today as well?
No, I'm working on a day off.
Are you glad you're leaving?
Well, if I didn't have a job here, I wouldn't have been able to make a living, so...
It was worth taking a walk on a whim.
Come to think of it, I never asked about the terms of employment.
We treat
Well,
our employees
I
very
better
well,
be on my way.
so don't worry.
Wait, it's already past the last train!
Don't worry, I'll drive you. You take a nap in the car.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I'm the one that forced you here in the first place. Don't worry about it.
This girl, she's kind. When I was with Haruka, she gave me the cold shoulder a lot. So talking to her makes me feel at ease.
There.
Why do you keep doing that?
I feel like it.
Don't pet me just because you feel like it.
You don't like it?
It's not that I don't like it, but
Then there's no problem.
as a guy, I don't know how I should feel about it.
Don't you know? Most guys that are tired from work want to be pampered like this.
What? Really?
Yep. So there's no problem with a little head patting.
Does that make it alright?
But you're a little too tall. my legs are getting tired.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. When we got to the limousine, I took Hiragi's word and slept in the car. I couldn't sleep at all yesterday, but strangely enough, I fell asleep right away. And when I woke up, so why am I in a hotel? When I opened my eyes, I wasn't in the limousine, but in a room of what looked to be an expensive hotel.
Because you didn't wake up?
Even then, isn't this a little strange?
You should rest when you're tired. You'll get home in time, won't you?
Are you sure?
Probably?
I checked the time just in case. It was 7 in the morning. My office is 2 stations away from my house and work starts at 9 a.m. I don't know where I am now, but I should make it in time.
I have your suit and shoes ready, so you just need to get your bag.
Why do you have them? Wait, are those new?
Don't worry, I got you fitted while you slept.
Is that the problem here?
No, yeah. Shh. Here, eat up.
What is this incredible cuisine?
Want me to feed you?
I'll pass on that.
Fine.
Why are you disappointed? You're making me uneasy. While I was eating, Hiragi kept staring at me, which made me so uncomfortable that I couldn't taste a thing. This is supposed to be a delicious meal. After eating, I quickly washed my face, brushed my teeth, and went straight to the limousine. Do you know where my house is?
Yeah.
So, you've already got that checked out. Wait, am I getting caught up with the wrong person by any chance? Oh well, she's cute and really nice. It should be fine. I had no clue as to why she would go through such lengths, but she was treating me well, so I decided not to overthink it. After I got home and picked up my bag, Hiragi then drove me all the way to the office. The next time I see her will be next week. I was a little bummed out, but with the excitement of seeing her in my mind, I did my best at work. And a week passed.
Sorry I'm late.
No, thanks for coming. So, how are the results?
The results? You're fit for a system engineer.
Huh? System engineer?
Yep. Seems like you've had experience in the past.
Yeah, I've been studying it since elementary, and I took it pretty seriously during high school.
I see. Since you're currently hired in sales, I thought that would suit you best. However, system engineers are in demand, and we were needing one, so it's a great pleasure to have you.
I see. That's great.
All right, on to the next criteria.
Which is...
Our company first looks at the suitability for new hires. From there, we ask each employee where he or she would like to be assigned.
Why would you do that?
If you know what kind of work you're suited for and still want to do something else, you should prioritize that. Motivation is a key factor in work. There's a lot of people who join a company just for the sake of joining. That's why we have aptitude tests in place.
Fascinating.
We value our employees more than anything else. Without their hard work, we could not have become as big as we are today.
By the way, I never asked what this company is called.
Eternal Happiness Incorporated.
What? Eternal Happiness Incorporated. The company that has been growing rapidly since its establishment and has recently joined the ranks of other major corporations. It's even said that graduates of the most prestigious universities can't get in.
What university you go to is only a small indication, so that's not entirely correct. But thanks for the kind explanation.
Really?
Yeah, just because you can study well doesn't mean you're capable of working well, and vice versa. Our examinations are unique, and I make the final decision based on my personal observations.
You're incredible.
Our employees are, not me. They're the core of our company.
Yeah, but you're the one that founded it, right?
Well, yeah.
That makes you incredible. Do I even have the right to be in this company?
Don't worry, I approved you. And I'll be walking all over you.
Her expression as she said that was very alluring. Didn't you mention that the company treats their employees very well?
You get an exception.
I don't want to be that special! A month later, I resigned from my former company and joined Hiragi's company as a mid-career employee. The leader in my division taught me the ropes very carefully. The work environment was great as I was able to leave work on time and even take weekends and holidays off. On top of that, my salary was 1.5 times my previous wages, and the bonus was said to be 5 months' worth. My life changed drastically in a short period of time. Although every lunchtime, Hiragi, the president of the company, would come over and eat with me in the cafeteria, which draws the attention of all the employees. Everyone seems to be suspicious about our relationship. Well, I can't blame them, as she even invites me out to dinner sometimes. This lifestyle went on for about a year, until one day,
Wait, Naoya?
I heard a familiar voice as I was eating lunch with Hiragi as usual. I turned around and there she was, my ex-girlfriend. What are you doing here, Haruka?
I'm just here to sell insurance. Wait, how? Did you seriously get hired here?
That's right.
Huh. Hey, Naoya, wanna get back together?
What?
You know, we were in the middle of a recession and you suddenly lost your job. My emotions were unstable. So, I said some things I didn't mean. I've been in regret ever since.
Hey, Haruka!
What do you say? Come on, let's start over.
Hiragi?
What? Who are you? You're in the way?
Hey, you should watch your mouth.
Huh? Why should I? Nice to meet you. I'm Alice Hiragi, President and CEO. What? President and CEO?
Right.
I don't like it when people make advances on me in the office, even if it's during my lunch break. I think I better review my approach with insurance companies from now on. Wait a minute, you're our major client, and if our company is prohibited from making deals here, I'll be fired. Then please leave immediately. Yes, ma'am!
As soon as she was confronted by Hiragi, she disappeared. Hiragi?
Over here.
Wait! I was dragged by Hiragi to the presidential office. Hiragi-san?
Don't.
What?
Getting back with her. That's unacceptable. If you're going to be with a woman like that, I'd rather have you be with me.
Huh? Does that mean...
I like you too, so I want you to pick me.
I've never seen this expression on her face before. I never expected to see this side of her. The one that has always been so elusive. The one that always likes to play the role of a mature lady. Oh, man.
Is that a no?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just that I wanted to tell you first. Hiragi, no, Alice. I like you very much. Will you please be mine?
I don't have a choice.
Alice was the one that mentioned it, but tried to act otherwise. However, she looked very happy, so I didn't say anything extra. And that's how we started dating. Surprisingly, no one around me said anything. Probably thanks to Alice's charisma. Due to obvious reasons, we avoided flirting at the office as much as possible and would spend that much more time flirting with each other when we got home. As a side note, it seems Alice first took notice of me when she saw that I did not put the blame on others in a hopeless situation. That helped her see the good in me. One evening, I was summoned to the office of the tutoring association where I work part-time.
Yuichi Jinochi, you won't have any work from now on.
Huh? What did you just say?
You're fired. We can't entrust students to you anymore.
I was suddenly told I was fired. By the way, this person is Miss Katsuragi. She's in charge of me, in case you're wondering. Why?
Take a good hard look into your heart and figure out why.
Huh? I didn't make any mistakes, though.
Then tell me what happened yesterday at the Yoshikawa's house.
Yesterday, I was tutoring the daughter of the Yoshikawa family at the time when...
Sir, do you have a girlfriend? Or someone you like?
What? A girlfriend?
Yes. I can't concentrate on studying at all because I keep thinking about this. So please, tell me!
She suddenly asked me that. To add to it, no, I don't have one.
Then, if I pass my exams, I want you to go out with me.
She confessed to me. She's quite composed for her age, so it's hard to believe she's a middle schooler. Not only is she cute, she has a nice personality, and is the type of girl you want to protect. So I thought about her future and gave her a serious answer. I can't promise you something like that. Moreover, I can't think of you in a romantic way. You and I are only teacher and student, and nothing more.
But see, once I enter high school, our student-teacher relationship is going to end.
More importantly, why don't you understand this problem? Didn't I teach you last week? Where's your motivation? Don't waste your time on love when you need to spend time studying more.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, she's not good at studying. If she continues like this, she'll never be able to pass her school entrance exams, much less think about romance. That's the conclusion I came to when I gave serious thought to her future. So that's what happened. I didn't violate any rules or regulations, did I?
Oof. Are you dumb?
I'm still in first place in my class, and my grades are quite high.
I'm talking about emotional intelligence, not your grades.
Huh?
First of all, you push your students too hard. We just received a complaint from the parents that their child's motivation to study has dropped dramatically.
Motivation? I felt she was quite motivated.
That's because she's liked you for a long time, you idiot.
But the rules explicitly forbid relations with a student.
Yes, but you could have just said something like, I'll go out with you if you pass the exam, so try harder.
Wouldn't that just be a blatant lie, though? It's the kind of thing an irresponsible guy says.
Lies are just a means to an end. Like that guy who told me he was leaving his wife at first but led me on for half a year.
Oh, she's got some major emotional baggage.
Anyways, I can't give you any more jobs.
But that's kind of inconvenient. If you fire me, I won't be able to save money for college.
Then just find another part-time job.
This was how I was fired, but...
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh no, it's Hana Ashida. Welcome.
She's from my school. I've seen her around before. Hana Ashida. She's in the same grade as me, and is in the next class over from mine. Her family is rich, and she's known as one of the most beautiful girls in school. I hear her grades are quite low, and she plays up a silly, ditzy persona, but... I was wondering why she was here, but...
Hey, Miss Katsuragi. When are you going to introduce me to my next tutor?
That's the thing. No one's willing to teach you anymore.
Why? I don't get it.
Me too. I don't get it either.
It seems that the other tutors have refused to teach her. Well, there must be some good reason.
Look, I'll ask my dad to double the payment. Please?
Double the payment?
Please, I can't study by myself. I don't care who it is. I just need a tutor.
But what should I do? Wait. You know what? I think Jinoichi here would be perfect for the job.
But you said I was fired just now.
You go to the same school as her, right? In the same grade, too. That's perfect.
Sure.
So, I'll dispatch Mr. Super Genius Jinoichi, who's at the top of his grade, as your tutor. Though he can be a bit obtuse.
Does that actually have anything to do with tutoring?
But he seems like a dweeb. I'd much prefer a more handsome, sparkling college student.
But you just said you don't care who it is as long as you have a tutor.
Well, maybe I did say that.
She seems like trouble already.
I guess it doesn't matter who it is as long as you can help me raise my grades.
Sorry, but I just got fired moments ago.
What? Fired?
No, he was just saying he got fired up and motivated to work.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not it. You said I didn't have a job any longer.
Just play along, idiot. This is a rare money-making opportunity.
It's no use. Her eyes are completely clouded with greed.
Well,
if you take on my tutoring and get my grades up, you won't be fired, right? And it's double the pay! Double!
I'd prefer to be employed, and double the pay is enticing, but...
Besides, if my grades get better, I can do something nice for you.
I'm willing to show a little skin too. How'd you like a little experience with a mature woman?
Do these people have any sense of modesty? Frankly, I'm not interested in you two.
Why?
I too have a right to choose. Both of them have some serious issues. But in the end, I took the job because the high pay was too good to pass up. Sheeta left after the agreement. So why did you entrust me to tutor Ashita?
Well, do you know what kind of girl she is, Jinochi?
Yes, well, people say she's cute, but dumb as bricks.
In the last 2 months since April, she's had 5 different tutors. They all just gave up.
Well, why is that?
I don't know. Maybe you'll figure it out once you try.
How suspicious. Later, I visited Ashita's house as per the address I had been told. What a magnificent home. The house is so big that I couldn't help but look up at it. Seems that it was true that her parents were rich. I guess I can expect a good payout on this job.
Welcome!
Oh, hi.
Come in.
If you knew a guy was coming, you should have worn something more normal.
Well then, teach me!
Why are you on the bed?
Because it's easier to study on the bed and not on the table?
Is that so? So, what do you want to learn?
Well, how about some physical education?
Health and physical education? Sure.
It's my first time, so be gentle, okay? I'm just joking! Did you really imagine that?
Huh? You're joking.
What's with that reaction? Did you really think it'd be phys ed?
Huh. I could care less about your jokes, so just get to your seat quickly.
Yes. Sorry. What's with this guy? I was just teasing him, but his eyes are so dead serious.
All right then, let's start with English. I want to see where you're at, so just try this quiz. You have 30 minutes. Let's begin.
Okay. The pressure is too much.
30 minutes later, as expected, she's not very good academically. And to add to it,
Oh no! I don't understand it at all.
Sheeta, who can't study at all and tries to cover it up with a silly character, is very irritating to watch. Perhaps others have always let her behavior slide, but not me. I can't stand this kind of unserious attitude. How have you lived your whole life without knowing this?
Really? I've been doing my best. You don't have to be so mean.
Doing your best, huh? This is a quiz with only the most basic questions. By the way, Ashita, which university do you want to go to?
I want to go to Yuki University.
That's impossible.
What? Why would you say that?
I'm just telling you the truth. Yuki University is a private institution with an extremely high difficulty for entrance. With this lack of motivation and your current academic ability, there's no way you can pass the entrance exam with less than a year to go. You want to go to a university? Just choose any low-rank school. You can get into any place that's under capacity.
People with a talent for studying don't know how I feel.
Huh? Talent?
The reason you're so smart is because you're talented at learning, right? Stop treating me like I'm incompetent just because you're a little bit smart.
Studying is not a talent. It's hard work.
Huh?
Those who use talent, effort, and incompetence as excuses aren't qualified to criticize others. The people that are allowed to talk about talent and effort are those that are constantly working towards a goal. Don't use the word talent to describe someone when you haven't even made the effort to get better. Oh no, I've done it. I'm gonna get fired again. I probably said a little too much. but I just hate that word, talent. I've been studying non-stop to maintain the grades I have now. I felt that the word talent was denying all of my efforts, and myself. As predicted, that night I received a phone call from the Tutors Association.
Just what did you do to her?
Oh, I just scolded her a bit. There we go. Now I'm gonna be fired for good.
Good job! She really took a liking to you.
Huh?
She wants you as a tutor for 2 hours every day except Sunday, starting tomorrow.
Oh, I guess I can do that.
The pay is getting tripled, so we're making big money. Yes! Anyways, that's all from me. Give it your all tomorrow.
Sure. Why though? I guess I could ask her directly tomorrow. At lunchtime the next day, I called Ashita out to the rooftop. Why didn't you fire me?
After you lectured me, I decided I need to change and try my best.
Why?
The other tutors seemed like they just saw me as a well-paying client. All they ever said was, "You're doing a great job," or "Wow, that's great." Not what they were actually thinking. I don't want to make it an excuse, but they were so lenient with me that I just wasn't getting anywhere. So, I've never been told off and scolded like that before. You must have said all that knowing fully well you could be fired. But you did it anyways, with sincerity. I don't have to think hard about anything when I act like a dummy around friends, but...
You never liked it, did you?
Yeah. That's why I thought that if I got into Yuki University, I could prove myself to everyone.
I see. But that's a difficult dream to achieve with your current grades.
Please, help me get into Yuki University.
Hey!
I'll do anything for it. Anything!
You're serious, huh?
Yes!
I could see her determination and desperation. I wasn't about to let her down like that. I've been thinking about it a lot. Ashita, let's get you into Yuki University!
But you said I can't.
Let me ask you something first. Does the type of coursework matter to you at all?
Not really.
Then we'll aim for social welfare studies.
Social welfare studies?
I looked up the score ranges for each course, and this one was the lowest. Score ratio is more than 80% using the common test. It's a bit tough, but it's not an impossible goal. This is the only course that you have the possibility of getting accepted to.
You went to the trouble of looking it up for me?
Of course I did. I'm your tutor.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do my best and try really hard.
Obviously, you should always be trying hard. Let's work on it starting today, so that you can get results. Follow after me.
Yes, sir!
Every day, except for Sundays, Ashita was under my tutelage for 2 hours. At first, she was no good at all, but then I noticed something. It was her honesty. She was just so straightforward. She doesn't get caught in the details, and she accepts new information very readily. Gradually, the results of her quizzes got better and better. After a month of studying like that, the results of final exams were returned.
Look! For the first time since I entered high school, I got above average!
Great! I mean, a score like this should be the norm.
Oh, I want a reward from you.
Reward? Like what?
Well...
Is this what you wanted?
Yes! I like it when you pat my head.
Oh, really? Well, I can do this anytime.
Really? Then, every day, please.
That's only if you keep up your progress every day.
Yes! Then I'll make sure my results are great. Okay, now I should reward you.
What? Me? I'm already getting paid.
But I promised you before, right? That I'd do something nice for you?
Something nice? After saying that, she rolled onto the bed and closed her eyes.
You can do whatever you want with me, you know?
Like what?
Whatever you like. Go ahead.
Okay. Then let's study.
What?
You made a joke like that before, remember?
I mean, that time.
We don't have any time to waste. If you have the leisure to joke around, get to your desk.
No, but I'm serious this time.
With the start of summer break, the tutoring hours were increased to 3 hours a day. She also seemed to be studying outside of tutoring as well. Because of this, the results on her mock exams were getting better. The way she spends the break time also changed. She suddenly gets close to me, like a switch has been flipped.
Please take responsibility, okay?
Responsibility for what?
Responsibility for making me love.
What? No, that's...
I'll go out with you if you pass the exam, so work harder!
I can't say such an irresponsible thing no matter how much it could motivate her.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
You made me love studying so much, so please take responsibility for that.
Huh?
So, please, stay by my side from now on.
Oh, she meant it like that. So until the exams are over. Well, when she asks so cutely like that, I guess I can't quit tutoring now. I'll take responsibility until the end.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
This is kind of embarrassing. That's how the summer vacation ended. And the results of the first mock exam results arrived.
Wow, Hannah's score is higher than ours. She got a B for Yuki University, too. Seriously? How?
You were able to prove yourself to your friends, huh? Good for you, Ishida.
I have the best tutor after all.
Hey!
Jinochi here has been teaching me for the past 3 months. He's really good at teaching.
Don't do this in front of people.
Aw, you should drop Hannah and teach me then. I want you to teach me too. Teach me everything.
Oh,
Hey, you two, don't take my teacher. Oh, come on. You can share a little, right? No, he's with me every day, weekdays and weekends, and doesn't have the time for other students.
Oh, that's so unfair, Hannah.
Well, I'm glad that Ishida's grades went up at least. After school that day, I was walking with Ishida to her home.
You were being flirty with the other girls.
I wasn't, I swear!
Don't cheat on me.
What do you mean by cheating?
You should only look at me.
Sure. My goal is to get you into the university of your choice, so I won't take any other students.
Getting me into the university. Is that all?
That's all. Why? I know why she looks sad, but we're just student and teacher in the end. I've decided not to pursue a relationship with her beyond that, but still, it bothered me a bit. You pass the exam, then I'll do you one favor. Impulsively, I ended up blurting that out.
Anything?
Well, anything within reason. Try to think of a favor for me to do.
Actually, I've already decided.
What is it?
That's a secret. So, I'm looking forward to your continued teaching.
So today, we're going to study together again. Now, what Ishida was planning to ask from me, I'll find out about that a little while later.
My first girlfriend told me,
I think I'm in love with Inoue-kun.
I wonder how many men in this world have had the same thing happen to them and felt the same emotions that I did. I'm sure not many. I, Arata Kanabe, became a part of those few males with this experience. But why? I had an inkling that this would happen. I got my first girlfriend when I entered high school, Mitsuki Tabata, who was known to have a dismissive and sort of cold personality. Yet she seemed to be pretty close with an underclassman that she met recently, Yuji Inoue. Sorry, Arata-san. Apparently, that's how she is. I wasn't sure why Inoue was a part of this conversation, but I was past feeling irritated by his carefree attitude. In fact, I was in plain shock.
Plus, Arata-kun, it's painful to be in a relationship where the two of us don't like each other in the same way, right? I think breaking it off now will be good for both of us.
Yeah, Arata-san. Okay. I felt like crying, but I knew that arguing here would change nothing. I was in shock because I actually liked her, and because of that, I let her go.
Oh, I'm going to block his number just in case.
That's kind of mean, Mitsuki.
What? You think so?
I could hear the two of them talking as I left the scene. Their conversation made me irritated, but I knew that saying something would just make me look miserable, so I didn't. The next day, I was a little... No, actually, I was really depressed. I felt like I had a hole in my heart. Kanabe, listen to the lecture. Lecture? My heart isn't even in it to be learning right now. Kanabe, are you going to listen to the lecture now? I told you, my heart... Do you want to go to the office? Oof. Guess I need to start listening to the lecture. It was nearing the end of April, and the cherry blossoms were falling from their trees. The view outside the window was filled with pink colors, but there were hints of green and May showing in the background. I bet we won't have new members. The club that I'm currently in only has one member. After the seniors graduated, I was the only underclassman left. At this rate, this club is going to be disbanded. Our school requires at least 2 members to keep a club going. I thought there would be new members that would join us this year. Sorry, my bad. There actually was one person that joined. He quit immediately. His name was Inoue or something like that. Shoot, I feel miserable again. I thought my heart was healed, but thinking about what happened made me feel empty once again. Come on, man, get a grip!
Excuse me?
I was feeling miserable when I heard a knock on the door. Come in. I wonder if it's a new member. We can still do club registrations, so that might be it. But I mean, would anyone even want to join this small club? I know I shouldn't say things like this, but I think that anyone willing to join a club like this is strange. I mean, if I do say so myself. Inoue was strange too. Wait a minute. Did Inoue join this club so he could get close to Mitsuki? If that's true... Damn. Feels like someone dumped bleach on my heart. Well, I mean, bleach would be like cleaning it, so... It feels like my heart went through the shredder.
I'm coming in.
As she said that, a girl came in through the door. She had blonde hair tied to one side and was wearing her uniform still wrinkled. She had an elegant facial structure beneath her light makeup. She was a beautiful girl who probably attracted many people's attention. The moment I saw her, you look like a basic bad girl.
Those are your first words to me and you're going to use them to insult me?
Sorry. I apologize. But you just really look like a basic troublemaking girl.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
Anyways, what are you doing here?
So you're going to change the conversation like that?
Of course.
I'm here to join this club.
Join this club?
What? Why are you so surprised?
I think that only curious people would join this club.
Curious? Why would you say that? What exactly is this club?
The Human Observation Club. Stop it. Don't look at me like that. But, if you came here to be a member, shouldn't you have already known what club this is?
Nope. I just asked the teacher for a club that doesn't have a lot of people in it, and he told me to come here.
The teacher isn't wrong, but that's kind of mean, sir.
Anyways, I was kidding. I came here knowing what this club is. Here you go, senpai.
Whoa! It's really a club membership form!
I told you that earlier.
I mean... I thought she was scamming me. Okay then. Welcome to the Human Observation Club.
I feel like I'm going to be a loner because of this, but whatever. Thanks for having me.
Is she trying to say that I'm a loner? Oh, by the way, my name is Arata Kanabe. I'm a sophomore.
Oh, I'm a freshman. My name is...
Bad gal-san, right? Nice to meet you.
Well, you're one rude upperclassman. My name is Yuzuriha Mikawa. But I like that about you too.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nope.
But why did this outgoing girl want to be a part of a club like this? I'm not trying to say that I'm an introvert, but I'm really not. Either way, I wonder why a pretty girl like her would be a part of a club like this. Maybe she wanted a place where she could lounge around? We don't do much. The room is a good place to lounge around after school.
I'm going to blush if you keep staring at me like that.
That's strange. I thought she'd be used to being looked at because of how pretty she is.
Anyways, are you going to accept my membership in this club?
Yeah, of course. You're completely welcome here. Anyways, the members of this club...
You're the only one, right, senpai?
Sadly, that's true. This club was about to be disbanded.
Okay, Senpai. I'll see you starting tomorrow then.
Oh, you're going home already?
Yep, I just needed to set the bugging devices.
Huh?
I just came here to submit the membership form today.
Just like that, she left the classroom. She's like a storm. I know that she's a new student, but I didn't think I'd meet a girl that pretty. I met a new girl the day after breaking up with my first girlfriend. Is this some sort of sign? I was confused by the timing of everything, but I decided not to worry too much about it. I'm just glad someone decided to join the club. I took out a book from my bag and decided to read. The next day, thanks to the new member that joined, we were able to remain as a club.
Senpai! Your cute and favorite underclassman is here!
She came in looking like a flower, but was so noisy. Welcome, bad gal!
Huh? Is that my nickname now?
It's easy to call you that. You really look like a basic bad girl.
Phew.
Why are you sitting next to me? The chair on the opposite side is open. There's more space over there.
Senpai, aren't you happy that a cute girl is sitting next to you?
Well, thanks for that then.
You're so honest, Senpai. I love that about you.
Well, I mean, any guy would feel that way about a pretty girl like you. I don't know why I'm sounding all confident like that. I just had my girlfriend stolen.
Oh.
Yuzuriha's cheeks were red, and she looked away, embarrassed. I wonder why she was getting shy when she was the one who came close to me in the first place.
Anyways, what do you usually do in this club?
Observe people?
Senpai, I'm an underclassman, but do you want me to be your friend?
Don't take pity on me! I would blame the upperclassmen that made this club, not me. I usually just read or do whatever I want, but I guess I have to explain what we do here to the new member at least once.
I was okay with just cuddling with you, Senpai.
We weren't cuddling at all either. But if we're going to, I'd like to return to the classroom right away.
Anyways, is this all we do? Won't people think this is suspicious?
I mean, obviously, yeah. Listen, the Human Observation Club is about watching people and predicting their thoughts and actions. For example, that guy over there. He's looking around in front of the school gates, right? He's probably waiting for his girlfriend right now. I'm jealous. Oh shoot! I accidentally thought about Mitsuki again.
No, isn't he just in a hurry? But his friend's not coming, so he's feeling uneasy.
What? I don't think... The moment I started saying something, someone approached the boy. That person was another guy. No way!
See? Basically, what you do in these situations is look closely at the person's face. See how he was a little angry? If he was waiting for his girlfriend, he would be a little nervous instead.
I see. I learned something new today. Let me take note of that. Why are you so knowledgeable about this?
It's all about experience.
Experience? There seemed like there was nothing else to teach her. Even though she was a first year, she seems to be like a professional. Like that, we went back into the classroom.
Senpai, tell me what your favorite food is, as a reward for completing my full initiation.
Huh. That question came out of nowhere.
Life is all about sudden events.
Well, that's a quote that's supposed to sound deep, but really isn't. Let's see. Probably curry?
I knew that already. So next?
She knows that? Didn't we just meet? Egg rolls?
This is supposed to be a reward for me. Give me some information I don't know, Senpai.
Am I allowed to ask her how she knows these things about me? Wait a minute, where do you live?
Don't worry, I live in this direction too.
That's good. We ended up walking home together, so I was wondering what to do if she lived in the other direction.
Senpai, you live in room 503 of the condo, right?
Hello? Is this the police? I'm calling to report an infringement of privacy as a victim of a stalking incident.
Wait a minute, Senpai! Why are you trying to call the police?
I feel a sense of danger from someone knowing my exact address.
Come on, it's normal that I have your address memorized.
I was wrong. I think this girl needs a doctor more than the police.
Anyways,
we
need to celebrate. Let's go on a date this weekend.
Huh? She was an interesting girl. I mean, I didn't know whether she was joking or making fun of me. Why is a pretty girl like her inviting a guy like me to go on a date with her?
We're here! The amusement park!
You weren't joking? We actually came to the amusement park. It seems like she wasn't making fun of me. It wasn't even a joke.
Come on, why do you sound so unexcited, Senpai?
I mean, I'm just surprised.
Senpai, this is a date, okay? A date! You're on a date with a cute girl, so let's be excited. Got it?
She must be so confident to call herself cute. But isn't this a celebration for our club?
Well, obviously that's just an excuse.
What? How am I supposed to be mad at that? Either way, why do you want to go on a date with me? We just met and I don't want to say it myself, but I'm not that attractive, you know?
What are you saying, Senpai? I know you're not that attractive already.
I mean, I said it myself, but I didn't think I'd be this hurt.
But I know there's a lot more to like about you, Senpai. That's why I want to go on a date with you.
Is she basically saying that she likes me? I wasn't sure why she liked me at all, which made me feel anxious. But, if you say so, I want to have fun. For some reason, I didn't hate it.
Of course we will. Let's go in.
Got it! After that, we rode a bunch of rides and went around the park. We rode the roller coaster. And we even went into the haunted house.
Senpai, you were screaming the whole time. Is your voice okay?
Not really. I learned that an amusement park is a place that hurts your throat. Embarrassingly, I couldn't take it anymore, and so we took a quick break. Yuzuriha went to buy a drink and said she was going to pick flowers on the way. While she was gone,
Excuse me, do you know where this ride is?
someone asked me for directions, so I was in the middle of explaining. I think I was on that ride earlier.
You think?
I kind of died on that ride.
What do you mean? He's kind of funny.
Ma'am, is it that funny to see someone's downfall?
Anyways, which direction should we go?
It was at that moment,
Senpai?
a shiver ran through my spine. Wondering what it could possibly be, I slowly looked behind my shoulder.
Hey, Senpai. Who are those girls?
There, standing behind me with dark eyes, was Yuzuriha.
We'll be leaving now.
The girls were probably scared by Yuzuriha's presence. They ran away quickly. I should be leaving soon, too. Wait, don't leave me! I didn't come here with you guys, but I'm kind of scared, too.
Answer me, Senpai. Who were those people?
They just asked me for directions.
You guys sounded like you were having fun.
I think that they were just laughing at me for being pathetic. I wasn't doing anything sketchy. I swear, really.
Oh, I see. That's okay then.
Why do I feel like a boyfriend who just got suspected of cheating? I was so confused.
Senpai, you know you can't do that. From now on, you have to avoid talking to girls other than me as much as you can.
I mean, I don't talk to girls much in the first place. I wasn't extroverted enough to be friendly with girls. Hey, Yuzuriha?
Yeah? What's up?
What am I to you?
Huh? Is that you, Arata-kun?
One after another, I was surprised to hear a familiar voice, and this time, Mitsuki?
Hey, how are you?
I was in shock from accidentally running into each other. Mitsuki, on the other hand, seemed to be acting normally. It was almost as if she forgot about how we broke up recently. Arata-san! You come to places like this too? That's unexpected. And with her was the guy responsible for our breakup. I was doing better now that time had passed, but seeing those two together made my anger well up.
Huh? Is that you, Inoue-kun?
Mikawa-san? What are you doing here?
Do you know her?
Yeah, sort of.
He confessed his feelings to me just recently. Obviously, I dumped him. Wait, what are you talking about?
Calm down, Mitsuki! Wow, while I was lost in my own anger, a bloodbath seemed to have started.
Senpai, let's go. We don't need to spend time around a guy that dates another girl right after confessing his feelings for someone else, or with a girl that openly cheats on her boyfriend and talks about how she's going to break up with him.
What? Don't pull me! I still don't understand what's happening! To be completely honest, I was completely confused.
Hey, you! Bye then.
Hey, hold on a second!
Senpai, you talked to another girl again.
Wasn't that situation impossible to run away from? I mean, it was obvious that Mitsuki spoke to me first. Anyways, I'm going to ask because I'm curious. How do you know so much about me? I didn't tell you that Mitsuki was my ex-girlfriend, did I? I stopped walking because I wanted to know. that was when Yuzuriha started talking nostalgically.
Senpai, I've known you for a while now. We met a long time ago.
Huh?
Really, I did. When I was in middle school, I lost something important to me. You were only passing by, but you helped me look for it. You didn't even know who I was, yet you stayed and helped me until I found what I lost. I was so happy, because everyone else just continued walking by. But you were different.
I think I kind of remember something like that.
Because you're a nice person, Senpai. I'm probably one of the many people you've lent a helping hand to. I'm pretty sure you already know this, but I have a crush on you, Senpai. I've liked you from the moment we met.
What? Just like she said, I had a feeling that she liked me. But I was so confused as to why a pretty girl like her would have feelings for me. I mean, didn't we just meet? These things convinced me that I was probably just imagining things. But, thanks for saving me earlier. You said that because you were thinking about my feelings, right? She got angry and said things that would have started a fight, all to get me away from the situation. She's very noisy, and I still have things I'm confused about, but it makes me really happy to hear that. Honestly.
What? Does that mean you'll be in a relationship?
Wait! Hold on to that thought. I felt uneasy about jumping into a relationship with someone I just met. Especially because it hadn't been long since I ended my last relationship.
But it's whatever. I'm fine. I'm going to keep pursuing you, so be ready.
I'm not sure whether I can keep resisting a pretty girl like her. Honestly, I'm probably going to be convinced one way or another. Still, there was a part of me that didn't mind that. By the way, how do you know so much information about me? I mean, like my home address.
I mean, duh. If you have a bugging device and a transmitter, it's easy to get the information you need.
Gosh, that's a crime, you know that? I thought she was pretty skilled at human observation, but I guess it was because she had experience from stalking. As I was thinking things like that, Yuzuriha pulled my arm to go around the amusement park. The celebration for new members, aka our date, ended, and we were back in school.
Senpai, didn't I tell you? You're not supposed to talk to other girls. Still, you talked to a girl 5 times today.
Calm down for a second! Before you start getting upset at me, think about how wrong it is that you put a bugging device on me!
It's not wrong. Everyone does that nowadays.
I had to doubt the validity of that statement. Besides, I was just spoken to randomly today. Usually I don't talk to anyone of the opposite gender. Plus, if she actually did have bugging devices on me, she should know that I'm innocent.
Oh, I know that, but still, my emotions aren't forgiving that excuse. My feelings can't be confined any longer.
What? Calm down a second. Let's not start any crimes here.
Then, stroke my hair. I'll forgive you if you do that.
As you wish. I wonder what it is. I thought this girl was annoying, but I didn't hate it at all. I was kind of happy because it actually made me feel loved.
You're even more lovable right now.
Things would be perfect without statements like that.
By the way, did you hear? Inoue-kun and his girlfriend broke up.
What? That was fast.
I wonder if what I told them was awkward. Apparently, they got into a fight.
I mean, it's none of my business at this point.
Serves them right. It's because she dumped someone as amazing as you.
How should I react to that statement?
Maybe you should be proud and say, yeah, serves them right. Anyways, Senpai, what do you think about a relationship with me? I'm very selfless when it comes to relationships. I'm confident that I'll be able to love you forever.
Yeah, I kind of got that hint from being around you.
Then maybe you should date me? I have more love for you than anyone you'll ever meet.
My first girlfriend dumped me. Not many days have passed since I met this beautiful girl that keeps flirting with me. If I'm being honest, I haven't gotten a grip on how I should feel, but I'll give it serious consideration. In a good way. For some strange reason, being around her gave me the sense that I would be extremely happy if I was in a relationship with her.
Senpai!
While I was preparing documents for a meeting, Natsumi Iga, one of the most popular girls in the company, came over to talk to me. She's a cute junior who adores me, Hiru Matsudaira. What is it?
Would you like to go out for dinner today?
All right, where do you want to go?
Let's go somewhere you'd like, Senpai.
You're the one that invited me, Iga-san. Let's go with your suggestion.
I want to go where you want to go, Senpai.
Just because I'm your senpai doesn't mean you have to be that considerate. Let's go have some pasta then.
Yay, I love pasta! Let's go!
I'm glad. I chose pasta just for that reason. Having such a cute junior adore me like this made every day more enjoyable. When one day, Matsudaira-kun, Matsudaira-kun! Yes, manager, can I help you? It's about something important. Come here for a second. Yes, sir. You're a single man, am I correct? Huh? You're right. I have good news for you. As a matter of fact, I'd like you to have an arranged marriage with my niece. What? It's her. What do you think? She's very pretty, no? She is cute, but I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I'm... Well, come on now. I'd rather leave her to a trustworthy guy like you. But, sir, it'll be fine. Just take this photo and let it sit with you for a little while. What do I do? The fact that he introduces me to his niece whom he adores must mean that he likes me. And if she's a pretty woman, that's a cherry on top. But I already...
Senpai!
Iga-san?
What's with that gloomy look? Did the manager get angry with you or something?
No, that's not it.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that manager getting angry. So what's the matter then? Huh? Who is this pretty woman?
Well, this is...
Senpai, you had a girlfriend?
No, I don't. The manager handed me this.
Why would you do that?
Well, should I even tell her this?
Senpai,
Whoa, you're so close.
could you please tell me?
You're too close.
I won't move until you talk to me.
How come?
Please tell me.
All right, I will. The manager pointed me for an arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage? With that lady?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
Huh?
Are you considering it?
No, I'm not.
But you have her photo.
Well, I turned him down, but he gave it to me telling me to give it a second thought.
So you turned him down, but he's kind of forcing you to consider it, am I right?
Well, I guess you could put it like that. Hey, Iga-san, what are you doing?
We're going to say no.
Huh?
You don't even want to have an arranged marriage with her, right? Then you need to say so. Manager!
Iga-san, what's the matter? Raising your voice like that. Matsudaira-kun, you too?
I've heard everything about it. You can't take Senpai for an arranged marriage.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? That's something for Matsudaira-kun to say, not you. Don't you think so?
No, I deserve to have a say in it because we're in a relationship.
What? Is this girl out of her mind? Is that so, Matsudaira-kun? Well...
Senpai, just go with it.
As soon as I saw Iga-san wink, I knew what she was trying to say. Yes, I'm in a relationship with Natsumi-san. Is that right? If that's the case, you should have told me earlier. We just started dating, and it was still a secret, so... Really?
We just moved in together, too.
Natsumi-san? What are you saying?
We can't show him any holes in a situation like this. Just go with it, please.
I see.
We are deeply in love, so I can't let anybody get in the way of that. Even you, manager.
Yeah, it's fine. Matsudaira-kun, forget about what I said today. Okay. Looks like the manager gave up.
It went perfectly, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you had to go that far, but...
There was no choice. Oh, yeah, Senpai?
Huh?
After work, I'm gonna bring my stuff and go to your place. Please be prepared.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
I said I'm going to your place.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that for real?
Of course, we're supposed to be moved in.
That was just a lie we had to tell him, though.
Senpai. It's not good to lie to your superiors, right? And if you do, you gotta make it true.
What kind of logic is that?
I'm the type of person that can't lie.
You made it up in the first place!
Or are you someone that can tell lies with no hesitation?
No, it's not like I want to lie, but...
Right? So I'll be going to your place tonight, Senpai.
Wait! That's not right either! Iga, Natsumi-san, do you have any idea? I'm living alone.
It's okay. I'm living by myself as well.
Huh? I have no idea why that makes it okay.
Or Senpai, do you not want to live with me?
Don't look at me like that all of a sudden. If you show me an expression like that... No, it's not that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay! You better keep your promise then.
Promise? Did we have one?
To move in together. If you break it, I'm going to make you regret it.
All right. That sent a shiver down my spine. And that evening, she actually came over to my place.
I'm sorry to bother.
Yeah, are you sure about this?
About what?
I mean, moving in, isn't that a big deal for a girl? Well, it's a big deal for a guy too, but...
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't you.
Huh? Does that mean you're okay with me?
That's why I'm here, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm excited, Senpai.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Is that so? Anyway, what should we do for dinner?
Huh? Oh, right. I thought about going out to eat, but...
That gets pretty expensive, right? I'll buy the ingredients and cook something.
Really?
Yes, it's hard to believe, but I'm actually pretty good at cooking. So leave it up to me.
Okay, please do so. But let me come with you so I can hold the groceries.
Yes!
And so we went to the supermarket nearby and bought some ingredients together and went home. Natsumi-san was in a very good mood as she started cooking. This made it feel like we were newlyweds, which put me in a very good mood, but...
Senpai, open up.
Yeah. When we began eating, she started coming on to me relentlessly, which made me so nervous I almost had a breakdown. So aggressive.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh no, I can't taste anything. The food she prepared all looked really good, so I'm assuming it tastes delicious as well. My taste buds weren't working because I was so nervous in front of her.
Senpai, it's my turn now.
Huh?
Here.
I have to do it now?
I did it to you. I want you to as well.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, open up.
Nom nom nom. It's really good. It tastes so much better when you feed it to me, Senpai.
Really? Wait, are we in a relationship or something? This is what couples do, right?
This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's my turn now.
Huh? Are we gonna keep feeding each other?
Of course.
Natsumi pushed me to it, and we ended up feeding each other until all the food was gone. So, are we sleeping together?
Yep.
Isn't that a little too much?
But there's only one mattress, right?
I'll just sleep on the sofa then.
You can't. I won't let you do that.
Natsumi-san.
What am I gonna do if you catch a cold, Senpai?
I mean...
Plus, we're supposed to sleep together. So I can do things like this.
Natsumi-san! This is too much!
Huh? What's too much?
You understand, don't you?
Huh? I can't unless you tell me about it.
You, as always, are too much of a prankster.
It's not a prank, though.
Huh?
You think I would move in here and sleep with you like this just for a prank?
I mean...
I'm serious. I have feelings for you, Senpai.
Huh? What? Since when?
When I first joined the company, there was an older woman who was a real troublemaker, remember?
Yeah, there was. She was about 10 years older than me, and she was the one who organized the female employees in the same department. She was notorious for being a vicious woman.
I was being eyed by her just because of my looks, and she would harass me pretty often. But even after talking to my colleagues and other superiors about it, no one would help. If anything, things got worse because they would tell on me.
I remember that well. What that senior was doing to Natsume-san was so overt. Even the guys knew about it.
It got so bad that I even thought about quitting the company. But that's when you came in to give me a hand, Hiro-senpai. While everyone was treating me like a sore thumb, you came over to me with my favorite drink and encouraged me, saying, "Let's work." And when the lady told you not to get involved with me, you stood up for me. A big argument ensued involving the Human Resource Department when you used the video evidence that you took of the woman's treatment toward me against her. This got her fired and allowed me to stay at the company. I've liked you ever since then, senpai.
Is that right? At the time, I just couldn't stand that lady.
That doesn't change the fact that you protected me. Hiro-senpai, I know this seems like I'm just clearing the obstacles, but I really like you, senpai. So, will you please be mine?
Yeah, I will.
What? You will?
Why are you surprised? I like you too, Natsume-san. Well, it's only recently that I started to feel this way. I thought the way you adored me was really cute. So, if it's okay with you, I'd love to.
Of course. Please take good care of me, senpai.
And so, this is how we started dating. Ever since we started dating, Natsume-san stuck to me like glue from dusk till dawn. I told her to keep it down at least during work, but...
You better spoil me at home for the time I'm left alone in the office, okay?
This has made her beg for more affection at night, but that's for another story. Excuse me, son. As I was looking through the company's paperwork after getting home from the academy, old man came to visit me. Kazuya Kujoin. What's wrong?
Well, it's Kiyoya.
That Kiyoya again? He needs to be punished already.
He is the oldest brother in the family, after all, so that is quite difficult. Although I do believe it would be possible after you officially take over the family.
Father's loose too. So, which girl is he trying to lay his hands on this time? A model? An idol?
Actually, she is the daughter of the Otari family.
What? Speaking of the Otari family, up until a few years ago, they were on par with our family, making them one of the leading families throughout the nation. A few years ago, their business focused overseas failed miserably. I've heard that this affected their operations in Japan, and they've been struggling ever since.
They are no longer capable of running the business, and the daughter of the family
was sold to us?
Indeed.
I see. That asshole. I can see him enjoying every bit.
What shall we do?
I need to check one thing. The Otari family. Whatever. Asuka Otari wasn't just independently sold to Big Brother, right?
Yes. She is the property of the Kujoin family. Well, I believe that was made possible because...
It's most likely Big Brother who arranged that. Damn that asshole. Let's go, old man.
Where to?
To punish that asshole, of course. The material and dress look fantastic on you. As expected from the daughter of the Otari family. Embarrassed? You've always had a big ego. But you're mine now. Not one person can accuse me of doing anything wrong. And you have no right to refuse.
Asshole.
You better watch your mouth, alright? I'll break you gently if you obey me. But if you resist, I'm giving you no mercy.
I'm not obeying you no matter what you say.
Huh? Is that your wish? Well then, as you please. Kiyoya, wait. Kazuya! You jerk. What did you do for this to happen? Damn it! That old bastard! I told him to keep his mouth shut! Answer, Kiyoya. That girl is property of our family, not yours. Without permission from me or the father, it's unacceptable to lay your hands on her. Shut up! I'm the one that brought her here. Plus, I'm your older brother. There's no way the younger brother has more right than the older one. I am the rightful heir to this family. Even you must understand what it means to defy me, don't you? I'm also aware of your past deeds. Don't think you're free to do whatever you want. God damn it! End of story. Old man, take that girl over here.
Yes, right away.
Wait! I just need Father's permission, am I right? To do whatever I want to that girl? You fool. You never brought it up to him in the first place because you knew he wouldn't give you permission. Screw it! I will! By means of making her my wife!
Huh?
You're a real piece of work. Fine, do as you please. As long as Father accepts.
No way.
You said it! A man can't break his word! Yeah, fine. But on the other hand, if Father doesn't accept, give up on this girl altogether. Of course! After a mutual understanding, Kiyoya left the room in exuberance. If that's how you want to play, count me in too.
You people, treating people like objects.
Asuka Otori. You were sold to the Kujoin family. As the daughter of the Otori family, don't tell me you don't understand what that entails.
But this is wrong.
Old man, this one makes too much noise. Take her away.
You were always like this. That's why people call you cold-blooded.
You've always had a naughty mouth. Learn some better language if you're a lady. With the help of the old man, Asuka was forced out of the room. She was still making a nuisance, but I ignored it and took out my phone. Father, it's Kazuya. Yes, I'm sorry it's by phone. Yes, it is urgent. I have a favor to ask you. It's about Asuka Otori.
So, why was I called here?
You'll see.
A year younger than me, but arrogant as usual.
I can hear you.
I don't know what you're...
Hey, Kazuya!
Ah!
What's the matter? What's the matter? What the hell do you think you're doing? Did Father give you permission to make Asuka your wife? Don't play games with me! When I spoke to Father about it, he said the girl is already yours! You butchered our promise!
What?
Watch your mouth. When did I butcher the promise? How shameless! I know you did something to keep her from becoming mine! That's why... Let me repeat myself. When did I butcher the promise? That's... If Father gives you permission, you can do as you please with Asuka. That was the promise. Which part of the promise did I break? Asshole! Well then, it's time for you to keep the promise. As Father did not give you permission, you are no longer allowed to lay your hands on Asuka. Asuka is mine now. The next time I see you lay your hands on her, be prepared to never speak of yourself as a Kujoin again. Just wait and see! Yoya stormed out of the room after a petty line. Sorry, I had to approach this in a rather aggressive manner. At least you're safe now. Old man, how was the paperwork?
Huh? Paperwork?
Yes, went off without a hitch.
I see.
Paperwork for what? Could it be for a marriage?
You fool. Why the hell would I have to marry you?
Huh? I mean, you said I'm yours earlier.
That's not what I meant. It's... Well, it means you're my servant from now on.
What?
Huh? Would you have preferred to have him do whatever instead?
Huh? Who in their right mind?
Whatever. Either way, you have no right to complain. By paperwork, I mean for the transfer to the academy.
By academy, do you mean...
The academy you were enrolled in until elementary, and the academy I'm enrolled in now. Well, you'll be a sophomore in high school, which is one below your actual grade. But upon some research, you seem to have dropped out of public school in the second grade.
Cut it out! Are you that desperate to try and humiliate me? Do you have any idea how much people will make fun of me if I go back to that academy?
It's fine. I won't let them do anything. Old man, prepare something to eat. I'm getting hungry after all this ruckus.
What's wrong with him? I can't tell what he's thinking, even from back then. He's younger than me, too. Huh? I get to eat too?
That's what I've been saying.
But if I'm your servant, it's common sense that I should be waiting in the back while the owner eats. And plus, this is a luxurious meal. It should be the owner's.
That was just an excuse. I have no intentions of making you my servant.
Is that allowed? Won't I get scolded?
It's my freedom to do whatever with my own servant.
Kazuya-kun?
Don't call me like the old days. That's just distasteful to the man of the house.
Then what am I supposed to call you?
Think about it yourself.
Then, my ruler? How is that?
I just got the chills.
Hey! Isn't that a bit rude?
Fine then.
I'm not, though?
You're
You're gonna ignore me? Hey, listen!
Miss Asuka, you shouldn't talk to the boy like that.
Old man, it's fine.
My son.
It's a byproduct of being a part of the Otere family. There's no use in trying to change it now.
I was a fool to think otherwise, even for a second. You're more arrogant than you ever were.
Aren't you the arrogant one? You're the only woman I know who can stand tall in a situation like this.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Pretentious as ever.
Even with that attitude, Asuka ate the meal with delight. For her, it must have been a long time since a meal like this. She seemed content from start to finish, and I let her be.
I can't understand. As I paced through the long hallways, I was confused with the situation I was under. Those who are sold to a family of this stature are in for a hard time, or so I thought. But my treatment here is as if I was a princess, and the hospitality I was receiving was far from normal. I've known Kazuya for a long time. We've seen each other at social gatherings and at school since we were kids. You could say we're familiar with each other. He was the son of a leading Japanese conglomerate and had attracted much attention since he was a child. However, his personality was very cold and his attitude was condescending, so people stopped approaching him. But not being ladylike as I am now, I had no friends, so I took it upon myself to try and talk to him. As expected, he would give me the cold shoulder, although he was younger than me. I thought of him as a conceited guy, which made me want to get involved even more. In the end, he showed no signs of becoming nicer, even until I was kicked out of the academy. Strangely enough, this relationship has lasted for 5 years. What was he thinking back then? And what is the reason he has me by his fingertips now?
Miss Asuka.
Old man? What is it? Oh no, is he going to scold me about my attitude toward Kazuya? I mean, my ruler?
I apologize.
What? Is this about my ruler's brother?
That too. But it is mainly about Kazuya's oppressive behavior towards you.
Huh. Compared to what my ruler's brother almost did to me, I didn't think my ruler's attitude was a problem at all.
Kazuya is actually a very splendid individual. It's just his environment that turned him the way he is.
Environment?
Kazuya has always had excellent talents. However, Kiyoya, who was jealous of his talents, began plotting against him, which made Kazuya shut his heart from everyone. So he became very domineering and showed no openings to those around him. Even now, while only a sophomore in high school, several duties of running a company has added even more to his plate. Despite all of this, his core has not changed. Some of the maids that work here are victims of Kiyoya, which Kazuya has helped. He has rehabilitated them until they were able to get back on their feet. And of course, they all work in a position where they do not have to see Kiyoya.
My ruler.
His ways of treating you are a result of his earnest consideration. Please do not misunderstand.
It's okay. I know he helped me out at the very least.
Is that so? I am relieved. It is only you, Miss Asuka. Kazuya has requested for you to be on equal footing with him.
Huh? Really?
Yes. The reason why Kazuya doesn't leave the housework to you is not because he thinks you aren't capable of doing it. There are maids today who do the housework that weren't capable of doing them at first.
I see. That means I'm special to him, right?
Indeed. Please keep this conversation a secrecy from Kazuya.
Of course. I can't speak of this for myself in the first place. I see. My ruler's the hot-cold type.
Hey, who's the hot cold type?
Eavesdropping on people speaking to themselves is not of good manners. Wouldn't you agree?
You shouldn't be talking. Seems like you and the old man were talking. What was it about?
I wonder what it was.
Latently trying to be all polite. Well, fine. You'll probably have a hard time since you're still new around here. Tell the old man if you need anything.
Aren't you supposed to say, tell me if you need anything?
That's not of my character. Plus, unlike you, I'm busy.
Oh, is that right? Well, fine. I understand.
What are you sulking about?
I'm not sulking.
So, what's angering you?
I'm not even angry.
Huh? Your face seems red. Have you got a fever or something?
Hey, wait.
You're acting like a broken toy. Your forehead is hot. Seems like you have a fever.
No, this is... because you're touching me, my ruler.
Huh? Oh, that's what you mean. My bad.
Jeez. Uh-huh. You do this to the other maids too, don't you?
Why would I? I don't have all day.
Huh. You don't?
What's up with that look? What are you?
My legs. They cramped.
You weren't even walking. How can your legs cramp?
As soon as I tried walking, they cramped. Yeah.
Be careful.
Huh? What? Is this what they call a head pat? Is he really doing this?
You must be tired after everything that happened. Why don't you get some rest?
Wait.
Asuka?
My ruler? Kazuya? You being nice to me... does that mean you think I'm special?
Not really. I don't think I was being nice to you.
You're lying. You were kind to me just now, and you still treat me like a princess.
I told you. It's because you don't seem capable of anything.
Then you would have put me away in a room and made me eat with all the other maids. You didn't do that, Kazuya.
That's because I don't want to hear you complain.
Why won't you be honest with me? Are you that afraid of showing your true self?
Who's been talking?
Huh?
Why would you say that all of a sudden? Someone must have been talking to you. Speaking of which, what were you and the old man talking about seconds before I came in? Spot on?
No.
You felt some sympathy for me after hearing from the old man?
No. I was just thinking about how happy I would be if I was special to you. That's not what I meant.
I was trying to make it work so you wouldn't feel like you owed me.
Kazuya-kun?
Your question earlier. If I'm afraid of showing people my true self, I am. If you show your true feelings, people will take advantage of you. That's why you must never show your true feelings to anyone.
But those words just now.
You're right. It's my true self. Because you're special to me, Asuka.
How come?
I don't know if you remember, but I've always had an overbearing attitude from back then. There were many who loathed and despised someone like me, but no one tried to stay by my side. Besides one person.
Is that...
Yep, it's you. Even from back then, despite coming from a nice family, you didn't care about your manners or the way you spoke. You did whatever you wanted.
Are you complaining?
However, I thought it was amazing that you were able to maintain yourself so well in an environment where only the people around you were loyalty. I knew I couldn't be losing. The reason I was able to get through everything without breaking was because of you, Asuka. If you weren't by my side, I don't think I would have made it.
Does that mean you're not seeing me romantically?
You fool.
What?
If I didn't look at you romantically, we wouldn't be doing this right now. Plus, when I said you were mine, I asked my father not for you to be my servant, but to be my wife.
Does that...
I did kind of force this on you, so I'll give you the right to say no. Just, if you don't mind, I want you to be by my side. Of course, as a romantic partner.
No, of course I don't mind. When we first met each other again, I was rebellious. But now, I want to be your wife, Kazuya.
Really? That's great, but
I know, in front of people, you're gonna be intimidating, right?
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. But when it's just the two of us, I want you to be extra sweet to me.
Yeah, of course. Just like that, Asuka and I became romantic couples. At first, I thought I would release Asuka once the dust had settled, but it turned out to be a surprise. But for me, it turned out to be the happiest ending. And as for us, we got engaged and lived happily while dodging Kyoya's traps from time to time. I regret to ask you this, Mado, why don't you resign voluntarily?
What? I got called in by my boss during lunch hour. I couldn't help but tilt my head in disbelief at what I heard.
You know the situation, don't you? The pandemic that started 2 years ago has caused a lot of companies to lose money, which has led to cuts in labor costs. Even though the pandemic has settled down, its effects still remain. Our company has also decided to cut down on labor.
So that's why I should resign?
If you resign now, you'll get more benefits. It seems that you weren't a good fit for our company anyways. Take this offer for your own sake.
He called it voluntary resignation, but this was practically the same as getting fired. Even if I refused the offer here, there would be no future for me remaining in this company. Seems like I have a choice, but in reality, the answer was already decided. Here I was, thinking I'd done my best to be useful for the company. I understand.
Yes, thank you for your work here.
So I'm leaving the company I've worked for 5 years since graduating college.
Hey there! What's the matter? Did you get harassed by that mean old guy again?
Hey, I've told you before not to talk about our boss like that, right? Going to affect your eternal reviews. This girl is Asuka Minamoto, who is 3 years my junior. She's very popular in the company because of her cute looks and friendly attitude.
Oh, but did you know that guy gets off on people glaring at him?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aw, but you always tell me to face uncomfortable things head on.
I don't think that applies to me here in this case. More importantly, is our boss okay? I can't help but feel that there are strange rumors going around about him. He's still my superior, so I worry.
So what's really going on? If you wanted to, you could totally banish that guy to some other department.
What exactly do you think I am? I can't do that, and I wouldn't do that. If anything, it's me who's going to be banished.
Huh?
I've been advised to resign from the company. Our company's not doing well right now, so they have to cut back on labor cost.
You're quitting?
Minamoto?
That damn boss! I'll send him to some far-off place.
Minamoto, are you okay? You're kinda off in your own little world.
What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm going to talk to that geezer.
Wait! The heck are you planning?
I'm just going to have a little chat with him to make sure you stay.
Stop! I already agreed to resign on my own, so it's all voluntary.
But this is practically like getting fired, isn't it?
Well, that's...
So, I'll go talk to him.
No! I'm sorry, it's already decided.
Huh? That's such a bad habit of yours.
Huh?
If this was about someone else, you'd never give up. But when it's about you give up so easily! You should take better care of yourself!
Hey, we're in an office, so lower your voice a little.
But...
Thank you, Minamoto. I do appreciate how concerned you are for me. But really, it's okay. This isn't the end of my life or anything, right?
Mudo!
Anyways, I'd rather talk about the details for passing on my task. Minamoto, can I ask you to take my clients? Of course, I'll spread my tasks to other people too, but I'd like to entrust the main stuff to someone I trust. She seems rather casual, but she's actually quite responsible with her work. If there's anyone I'd leave my clients to, it would be her. However...
No, I don't want to.
Huh?
Get someone else to do it if you need to.
I don't want to.
Oh, are you sure you can't? I think you're the best person for the job since our clients already trust you and you're so talented.
No, I absolutely refuse.
Okay, I get it. I'll leave it to someone else.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Anyways, we'd better hurry up or we'll run out of time to eat. If you haven't eaten yet, you want to go together?
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. We don't have much time, so we'll have to eat nearby.
That's fine with me. I don't care where we eat, as long as I'm with you.
Well, I'll pay for your meal just like you want.
It's not that I want you to pay for me. As usual, you're so dumb when it comes to these kinds of things.
Did you say something?
Nope, nothing at all. Since you're offering, maybe I'll order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Be gentle to my wallet, please.
I don't know about that.
Hey! The mood was gloomy for a bit, but it cleared away quickly and we enjoyed our lunch break together. After that, I made rounds to my clients, introducing them to the people who were taking over for me. I also made sure to inform them about my resignation. Then...
It's kind of amazing. The moment they heard you were leaving, all the clients got ready to send you parting gifts. You turned them all down, but I think you could have accepted them.
I guess it means the client relations were good. I really couldn't accept the gifts, though. I wouldn't have the opportunity to return the favor.
But a lot of them sounded like they wanted to hire you, even if they didn't express it directly. That's not something you see often.
No, I'm sure it was all just pleasantries.
Are you really sure? It's really hitting me now that you're leaving for good.
If you have any problems, you can still talk to me about it. I may not be able to help you much because of confidentiality agreements, but I'd be happy to listen.
Thank you. By the way, have you decided on your next job?
Why do you ask?
Well, it's... I was just wondering if I could go with you.
What?
So,
Stare.
You scared me. What's wrong, Minamoto?
It's nothing. The client I was visiting today happened to be near where you were visiting, so we bumped into each other. By coincidence.
You're emphasizing coincidence a lot. Did you actually bump into me? Or could it be you were standing around waiting for me?
I'm heading back now.
What's going on all of a sudden? You were about to say something. Wonder why she ran off. You're not harassing her or anything, are you?
Do I look like I would do that?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I never do such a silly thing. The only person I really bother with is you anyways.
Really? But aren't you pretty friendly to everyone?
You can be pretty dense sometimes, huh?
Someone's in a bad mood today. Did you get told something upsetting from a client?
No, today I visited a client you introduced me to in the past. So they treated me very well.
So why the bad mood?
Can't you guess?
Sorry, I guess I can't understand if you don't put it into words. That's a huge sigh.
It's nothing. I was just thinking how unbecoming it is for you to be flirting on the job with a coworker.
It's a terrible accusation. That's not what was happening.
Huh?
Why don't you believe me?
No, it's nothing. Well, it's already lunchtime. I heard there's a good ramen shop nearby. Want to go together? You like ramen, don't you?
Oh, you don't mind? I thought you said you don't eat ramen.
What I said was that I've never eaten ramen before. I'm interested. And we might not have this chance again, so let's go!
We headed to the ramen restaurant. Minamoto said she was eating ramen for the first time. Watching her enjoy it so much made me a little happy.
At the same time, I was a little sad that we won't have this kind of opportunity anymore.
That was so delicious.
I'm glad you liked it. Although, you were the one who brought me here in the first place.
My research prowess is amazing, isn't it? When I learned you were quitting, I searched high and low for this info. I even made other people search, too. After I found it, I waited for the day when both of us would be out near the restaurant.
Well, let's head back to the office now. You're done with your outings for the day, right?
Yep, that's right. Hey, Mudo?
Hmm?
I've decided to quit the company.
Oh, I see. What?
I said I've decided to quit the company.
But why?
Because you're leaving.
Huh?
Since you're quitting, I'm quitting too.
I don't understand.
You really don't understand?
Minamoto?
I don't want us to be apart. Mudo, I love you.
What?
That's why I want to follow you. Can I?
Oh, I see. Okay, sure.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting a confession out of the blue. Can you wait a bit for my formal response?
Of course! I'll wait forever until you say yes.
Ah, that's some dedication. And to be honest, I haven't decided my next job yet.
That's okay. I know a very good company.
Oh, really? You're talented, so it's not an issue, but do you really think I could get in?
I'm sure you'll be fine. But there is a catch.
A catch?
Yes, that is...
Living together?
That's right!
No, I mean, this is the top floor of a luxury apartment building. Who are you exactly?
What are you talking about? I'm your cute little coworker. Just a normal, ordinary person.
An ordinary person? Is there something wrong with my perception of ordinary? So, this apartment's rent seems like it'd take at least half of my salary.
Don't sweat the details. So, will you accept my terms?
Don't suddenly cuddle up to me! Why do we have to live together?
Because this way, you don't have to worry about rent, right?
But wait, aren't you quitting your job too? Besides, it wouldn't seem right for me to mooch off of you.
Don't worry about it. Money's not an issue for me.
Oh.
More importantly, you haven't found your next job, have you? If you don't accept my conditions, I can't introduce you to the new company. You'll be homeless when your savings run out.
Well, I actually received a few invitations from some of our clients.
That's all just pleasantries, you know? If you take them at face value, they're going to laugh at you.
Oh.
Hey, I think there's only one path you can take right now.
I feel like I'm being cornered completely.
My family's motto is to never miss an opportunity to strike.
What's up with your family?
Well, that's not important right now. Don't you think this opportunity is amazing for you?
I might be, but I don't want to be like a kept man.
It's fine! Thank you for all of the support you've given me since I first joined the company.
But...
It's not good to keep worrying over things. If you're a man, you've gotta be decisive.
You're being so pushy today.
I've already made up my mind long ago. Now that I've told you how I feel, I'm invincible!
I guess you've really doubled down on it. It's hard to win against her when she's on a roll like this. Besides, aside from the fact that this house is uncomfortably luxurious, this is an opportunity I'd probably never get. Okay, I'll agree to your conditions, but...
Really? It's too late to back out now, okay?
Yeah, but I want to talk about...
I have to call my grandpa. Just wait
wait a little bit.
Oh, yeah. There's no way she's gonna listen to me in this state. I was gonna ask to split the rent equally, but...
Grandpa is coming over soon, so you can meet him, right?
What? Why? Are you gonna tell him we're married or something?
What are you talking about? We're not married. Yet.
Yet? Not married yet?
I just wanted to introduce you to him.
Yeah, but why would you do that? What reason is there to introduce me to him?
I need to, since he's the one who's going to let us into his company.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is about. That's a relief. I thought for a moment she called him to introduce me as a boyfriend. I would have been proud to introduce myself as her boyfriend, but it's nerve-wracking to meet a partner's family member out of the blue. That, and I haven't even officially responded to her confession yet. But even then, wouldn't her grandpa be wondering why I'm in Minamoto's room in the first place? Moreover, if this girl starts saying I'm going to start living with her, wouldn't that seem alarming? Does this have to be today? I'm kinda tired after everything that happened.
Sorry, he's already in front of the house.
Whoa, that was quick! Like grandfather, like granddaughter, I suppose. Their propensity for action must be a family trait. Hey, Yosuka! It's been a while since we met like this.
Yes, it's been a while. Thanks for coming all the way to see me, even though you're busy.
Well, this is a very important occasion for you. So, I assume he's the one?
Yeah, he's always been supporting me at work.
Hello, Mr. Muto. I'm Shiranui. My granddaughter seems to be in your debt. Oh, not at all. I'm always indebted to Minamoto as well. I recognize this person. But that means her grandfather is...
You seem to be very surprised, aren't you?
Of course I'm surprised. Because he's the president of our company.
Well, our company, along with many others, to be exact.
Company is part of a large group, and ours is specifically a subsidiary company. I didn't realize he was your grandfather. Hey, but Minamoto, your last name is different from the president's?
Actually, I had my name changed when I entered the subsidiary company to get hands-on experience. It's not a last name you see very often, so I'd be completely pandered to if they found out I was related.
You can change your name that easily?
Well, on official documents, it's all with my legal name, but only a few people in HR and upper management know about it.
I had no idea people did stuff like this outside of fiction. It's no wonder she lives in such a luxurious place. Excuse me, may I continue? My apologies, sir. No need to be so formal. I'm here today as her grandfather, nothing more. That makes me nervous for a number of reasons. Thank you very much. Now, to the point. I've heard a lot about you from Asuka. I hear you're an excellent employee. And no, that's not quite true. My boss says I'm not up to par. Well, looking at our performance scores alone, it's true that it's not stellar. But I have heard about your situation from my granddaughter. She socialized with many people ever since she was a child, so she at least has a good eye for people.
Hey, Grandpa! What do you mean by at least?
It's just a figure of speech. More importantly, Mr. Muto. Yes. I hear you're a very kind person. You've been known to share your clients to colleagues who are underperforming. I also hear that you follow up with other people when they have problems with their clients. That's why your own performance is always just barely above the baseline. The fact that you can adjust your own performance to at least meet the minimum is evidence that you're worthy of recognition. No, I'm not that capable. Besides, I ended up getting fired in the end, so I wasn't doing things right. Well, that is certainly your fault.
No, Grandpa, it wasn't! The problem lies with our boss, who didn't look into Muto's performance properly!
Mr. Muto, what you're doing is very difficult to understand from above. I'm sure you understood that and did it anyways. Isn't that right? Yes, I did. Even so, my boss repeatedly told me to improve my performance. I would imagine that's the case.
Grandpa! If you're gonna just criticize him, you can leave!
You're misunderstanding.
My point was that he did all of that, knowing the risk for the sake of his colleagues. That's worth commending.
The way you said it sounded like criticism.
Well, let's put that aside for now. We can't blame your boss for firing you, Mr. Mudo. So instead, I'm thinking about having you work in a place where your skills would be appreciated. A place where I'll be appreciated? Yes, I want you to share your know-how with others. You're apparently very good at training the people under you. Did Minamoto say that? Yes, that's how it all started. And when I checked the numbers, I found that many of the people who worked with you have improved their performance significantly. They all told me that they gained their trust of their clients by following what you taught them. Really? They said that? It's hard to win people's trust. The fact that so many of the people who worked for you trust you is pretty amazing. So I'm hoping that you'll do the same in a place where you can make the most of what you have. I want you to continue supporting Asuka, who will eventually succeed me, both in my professional and personal life. I understand. Wait, even in her personal life? Since you're going to live together with my lovely granddaughter, you should consider yourself her fiancé. There's no problem with that, is there? Sure. Apparently I've been set up. But...
I'm looking forward to working with you.
if I could see her cute smile like this all the time, maybe it's not so bad. After that, we changed jobs and joined the largest company in the conglomerate. But apparently, Minamoto was assigned to work directly with her grandfather, so we've been working separately. I guess she didn't like that because she often comes by my section during lunchtime. She would embrace me on those occasions, and we became famous within the company as a pair of lovebirds. Then, in our private life...
Do you want to take a bath together?
If I say no, will you get dressed again?
Who knows?
Oh, you. Also...
I'm here again today.
you've become an habitual offender of sneaking into my bed.
Because I feel happy when I cuddle with you.
Yeah, it's fine. I feel happy too.
I thought so.
We have a lovey-dovey life together like this. As soon as we started living together, Minamoto started being very forward, and I fell for her flirtations very quickly. This romantic lifestyle will keep continuing, but that's a story for another time. This particular story is about how getting fired from my job got me a cute girlfriend.
Sho, come on. Join the baseball club.
I'm telling you no, for the 100th time, no. I'm Sho Nakatini, a freshman in high school. I was playing games on my iPhone and Nozomi, who is the team manager of the baseball club, came to me.
You can't waste your great shoulders. You have to play baseball.
I'm telling you, I just got lucky, and being able to throw a ball or two doesn't mean I can play baseball. Things began on sports day. My friend signed me up for baseball, and when I was playing the outfield, a ball came towards me, so I threw it back to the base. Nozomi saw my laser beam throw and started coming to me ever since.
You don't just get lucky and throw a laser beam. You can easily learn about the other stuff. You have what it takes.
You're full of it. I couldn't even make one hit on sports day.
You just need a bit of practice. I'll teach you myself.
You will. I used to play softball in junior high. I was a good batter. You think that'll change my mind?
Hey, wait!
And I just left the classroom. Sho, are you sure you don't want to try? Ryota, now you're asking me? You threw that amazing ball. You'd probably be able to do that again. I glared at my friend from my junior high school, Ryota. I just threw the ball hard because I was pissed off, you know. Why were you so pissed off? Because you signed me up for baseball, thank you very much. Ryota was the one who signed us up for sports day. So I chose the outfield so that I wouldn't have to do much, and I threw the ball as hard as I can to Ryota, who was doing the catcher, because I was so pissed off. Whatever your reasons were, that throw was awesome. If you're gonna choose to play baseball, I'm right behind you. Hey, no matter how many times you beg me, I'm not doing it.
Hey, Sho! Are you ready to join us yet?
Not in a million years.
I'll give you a free ticket to the movies.
Not interested.
Extra detergents?
Got enough.
Box Kleenex?
What kind of a campaign is?
Can I sit with you for lunch?
What exactly are you doing?
Bonding.
Oh, really? I see a string and it's attached to the baseball club.
Oh no, you can see that string? But I do want to get to know you more. Here, try this. It's good.
I don't take bribes. I decided to escape and have lunch at the rooftop garden.
Are you going home now? Can I walk home with you?
Don't you have baseball practice?
Getting to know you is more important now.
I hardly think you can get to know me just by walking.
I'm not just walking home. We're going on a date.
A date?
Isn't it the best way to get to know someone?
Look, I don't mean to play the fake boyfriend and girlfriend game.
I have my lucky underwear on today.
So what?
Do you want to see?
You're seducing me now. I was fed up with all of this and left the classroom.
Oh, come on.
She followed me and held my arm. What are you doing?
I told you, I'll walk with you.
Yeah, you can walk with me, but you're way too close.
Do you want to guess what color it is? I'll give you a hint. It's my favorite color.
I don't know anything about you.
Hey, I know a place that serves really good cake. Do you want to try it?
What happened to the do you want to guess the color of my underwear game?
Aw, you prefer cream puffs?
She says in a sweet tone as she's clinging onto my arm. I'm telling you, I don't respond to inappropriate bribes.
Hey, I was trying to get closer.
You don't have to get physically closer. There's no point in getting close to me anyway.
I'm a baseball enthusiast. If I can get you to come to practice, I'm down for anything.
Okay, she's not giving up. She's not going to drop this until she drags me to practice. She's overestimating me, so maybe if I just show her the reality, she might give up. Fine. I'll go to practice for 1 day. But just one, okay? I'll show you how I'm not cut out for it.
Really? Yay, then let's go now.
And I was dragged to baseball practice. This is all you've got? I got to the baseball field they use for practice, and I was taken aback. There were only 7 of them practicing. Hey, Nozomi! I thought you weren't coming today. One guy noticed and came up to us.
Oh, I just had to take care of something.
Who's your friend?
Our new team member.
Hey, I never said I'm joining. I have to clear this one up. Hi, I'm the captain of the baseball club. I'm sorry to let you down, but our club may only last another week.
What are you talking about?
Nozomi seems to be genuinely surprised. Our teachers told us today. Apparently they've been talking for a few years about canceling the baseball team. I mean, in tournaments, we always lose our first game. And this year, we couldn't even go to the tournaments because we need to have at least 9 members. So, the school doesn't see a point in continuing.
But they don't have to cancel the club.
I know, right? I'm gonna try to fight back.
Fight back? How?
Our teacher booked us a practice game for next week. He wanted us to enjoy our last time together as a team, but if we win that game, the school might think over. The opponent is going to be Yuki High School, so it's not easy, but it's worth trying. Yuki High School is one of the strongest baseball teams in our prefecture. They're one of the usual members that make it to the best 8 in regionals. They've also played in the nationals, so it's hard to imagine us winning. We're in a totally different league. It seems like there's a lot going on, so I'll leave you guys to discuss.
Wait, please, you have to help us out here.
I was trying to get myself out of this, but she's not letting me go. I gathered there's really no point in being part of this. I was never going to sign up for baseball club. No offense, but you won't bother me again if baseball club gets canceled.
I know you're not up for it. I want you to be in our team, but we're on the verge of losing our team. So can you please just help us out for the next game?
It doesn't matter if I play or not, the result will be the same.
Well, obviously we don't have enough members to play, so we wouldn't be able to do our best. I want everyone to feel good about themselves on their final game. If we have enough members, it would at least be even.
So, just to make things clear, you want me there so you guys have enough people to play?
Yeah, if we lose, we lose. I'll give up.
I looked at the team practicing with just a few members. It's not like they have something on me, but I do sort of understand how hard it is to end things without getting closure. This game is next week. If I turn her down, she's gonna keep coming to me. I'm here today because she dragged me into this, so I'm going to make her a promise that she won't bother me again. Okay, fine. I'll be there. But I won't practice, and you can't come bothering me again. If that works for you, I'm down. What do you say?
Okay, as long as you'll do this for us.
Wait, no practice? Can you even play baseball? I understand his concern. Who would want to rely on a person who won't even come to practice when they're about to lose their team?
Captain, he's good. I've seen him play on sports day. He's definitely the best help we can get.
Well, if you say so. I guess this captain really trusts Nozomi. She's overestimating me, but anyways, we got ourselves a deal. 1 week later. So, today's the day. I'm glad I can play baseball again with you. Ugh, I had no idea you were part of this. On the day of the game, I headed to the baseball field with Ryota. We used to form a battery together when we were in junior high school. I've been practicing for this day with Ryota, and he has been giving Nozomi all the information he has on me. Hey, you say all that stuff, but you've been practicing, right? You're a good guy, but you didn't have to go behind everyone's back and practice with me. You could have joined their practice. It's not like I'm a member of their team, and I wasn't gonna go all the way and play like there's no tomorrow. Oh, come on. You'll do your best, right? I've been waiting for this moment, you know? I'm gonna really enjoy this. So, there's 7 official members in this baseball team. Ryota decided to play as well, and he pushed me to be the pitcher. And somehow they decided to make Ryota the catcher. They've never seen me throw, though.
Hi, Sho and Rota. Thanks for showing up today.
Hey, you guys are here! All right, let's do this. The captain introduced us to the team and started the meeting. And I noticed we are 1 person short. Apparently, 1 guy got sick, and Nozomi is going to play on his behalf.
I won't let you guys down.
As I've been saying, this could be our last day as a team, but if we win today, there's a chance that the school will reconsider. So, let's give it our best shot. I have no idea how good they are, but they surely look motivated. I guess everyone wants to save their team. So we say our hellos to the other team, and now we're all set to play. Why do we have to play against these losers? It's such a waste of time. I hear the other team mumbling. They're a strong team, so they don't seem to doubt their win. How rude is that? Don't let it get to you, Sho. Why are you getting all serious? If you look at the records, it's obvious that they're much stronger than us. We should probably be grateful for them to accept our offer, although they're not the best team to play against when our team is hanging on the thread. Play ball. It's top of the first inning and I'm pitching. The first batter's up. How about a home run for starters? Oh, thanks a lot. I hope you think even less of me and miss the ball. I first throw to the lower outside. The ball strikes Ryota's mitt. Huh? It was probably faster than the batter could have imagined. He couldn't move an inch. Wow, how fast is that? It's actually the first time that our team sees my pitching and they look amazed. Except for Ryota. Don't get surprised yet. Sho is a national level pitcher. Sho used to play for the Nationals during junior high school. Ryota had been Sho's catcher, and he was so captivated by Sho's talent that he decided to go to the same high school. Ryota had been longing for this day more than anyone else, to play baseball with Sho once again. Ugh! I threw fast balls to accurate places and struck out the first batter. Ryota was sharp too, and we struck out the next batter, and the next. 3 up, 3 down.
Wow, I didn't think you were this good.
Yeah, you're much more than we expected. We might have a chance here. It seemed like I motivated the team. Sho, I knew it, but you're doing awesome. Don't get too excited. This isn't going to last forever. I knew my skills well enough. I knew I couldn't go on like this for long. Bottom of the first inning, our captain was up. Sho's doing so much for us. I need to get something done. But the ball disappeared into the catcher's mitt. The pitcher was showing off his straights. 3 strikes and the captain struck out. This isn't going to be easy. I was frightened by the pitcher, as was everyone else on our team. I wanted to get at least 1 run, but that seemed to be hard to ask for. It's not like this is impossible. I'll get us a hit, so follow my lead. Hey, don't make it sound easy. I can't promise anything. Our second batter also struck out, and Ryota was up. Okay, I need to make a change here. The pitcher has been throwing straight balls, so it's just about timing. And Ryota made a hit to the outer field. There you go! Ryota was a strong hitter in junior high school. He still got his skills and hit a double. I was up. I wasn't so confident about my hitting skills, but again, Ryota pushed me to clean up the batter. Okay, I need to live up to their expectations. The pitcher probably thought Ryota's hit was only by chance, and he throws a straight. It's fast, but it's not impossible to hit. 2 strikes and... my bat finally strikes the ball. Not my best. I wanted to send Ryota, who was at second base, to the home plate, but it was just a single. 2 outs. We're on the first and third base. Next up is Nozomi. Nozomi used to play softball, but they say she's got the best hitting skills on the team.
All right, let's make the most of this chance.
The pitcher decided to go for a straight ball again, but his fastballs worked for Nozomi, and she struck out.
I'm so sorry. You guys did such a good job, and I messed up.
0-0. Nozomi looked really sorry. Hey, the game just started. Don't overthink it. There's always a next chance. The game continued and the score was still 0-0. It's the top of the 4th inning and we're back to the first batter. No! I threw a lower straight, but the batter made a hit. It's the first hit for them. I knew I wouldn't last. My strength is the 140km/h straights, but they're a strong team. They wouldn't go down easily. But as long as they don't come back to the home plate, we're okay. Using my other strength, control, I somehow get through without too much hits. Don't worry about 1 or 2 hits, you'll be fine. Ryota constantly tries to keep me focused. His sharp senses are helping me a lot. Bottom of the 4th inning, Ryota's up. The pitcher seems to be aware Ryota made a hit before and throws a curve. Now that's a good ball, but... The first ball was a strike, but Ryota hits the second curveball and makes a single hit. The pitcher's probably being cautious, but I'll just give it a go. As I imagined, the pitcher threw me a curve too. After 2 balls, I hit the second ball. No outs, and we're at the first and second base.
I screwed up last time, so I need to make a hit this time.
The pitcher threw a straight. He probably thinks straight balls are good enough for other members. Nozomi somehow manages to touch the ball, but the ball falls around the second base, so we got 2 outs.
I'm so sorry, Sho.
It's okay, we've got more chances. It's 2 outs, but we have a runner at third base. If we get another hit, it could lead to a run, but our 6th batter struck out. This is getting tougher. After the 4th inning, I was starting to lose my pace. Yuki Hai was constantly making hits. Ryota and I couldn't make any hits in the next inning, and it's still 0-0. Top of the 9th inning, no outs and the bases are loaded. 1 run will be the game changer. I can't let them get away with any runs. But, unfortunately, my prayers didn't get answered, and I gave up a hit. It became a sacrifice fly, which led to 1 run. Hey, are you okay? Don't let it get to you. Ryota came to encourage me, but after the 5th inning, our team had 0 hits. Our teammates looked devastated. You know what? I haven't really thought about winning or losing as long as I did my part. But now that I'm here, I don't want to lose. Oh, someone's on fire! Yeah, let's do this. Do you want to go for the inside corner? At our final game for the Nationals when we were in junior high school, I was the ace pitcher. But I made a wild pitch, and the ball hit the head of the batter. The batter got sent to a hospital. It was just a concussion, but I felt so bad about myself. I had to quit baseball. Ryota understands, so he never asked me to throw anywhere that could possibly hurt the batter. Aiming the inside corner is hard. If I screw up, I could hurt the batter. I should really focus and aim hard, or else we'll be giving up more runs. I threw a straight ball to the corner. The batter was freaking out by the ball passing right beside him. I was able to confuse the batters with my range of throws and struck out the rest. That was awesome, Sho! You've made your comeback! Thanks, Ryota, but it's the bottom of the 9th inning. The score is 1-0, and we're starting from the 9th batter. If it's a 1-2-3 inning, we wouldn't make it Ryota's turn. We're back against the wall. Hey guys, we're only one run behind because Sho and Ryota has done all the work for us. What are we doing here? Let's get moving!
Yeah, we can't give up now, guys.
Captain Inozumi yells at the team, and everyone seems to be motivated once again. I'm getting out there, no matter what. The first batter struck out, and the captain is really focused. But soon, it became 2 strikes, and he doesn't have much chance left. The pitcher throws a straight, an outside pitch that seems a little too high, but the captain goes for it anyway. The pitcher throws big, the catcher misses the ball, and the captain runs for his life. Phew. 1 out, and the captain is at first base. So this is it. When we were deciding on the batting order, we had a plan. The captain is a fast runner, so he'll be the first batter. The second batter will be the person who's good at bunts. It's still 1 out, but a double play will end this. As we planned, our second batter makes a bunt. It's 2 outs. And the captain's at the second base. Whether we get a run now or not, it's up to Ryota. This is good. I'm gonna make a hit and let Sho win on his comeback game. I have to. With angled curves and straights, the pitcher is trying to throw Ryota off. It's 2 strikes. Ryota's not giving up. Come on! A hit! It's a little above the infield, but an outfielder was in a good position and we couldn't get captain back to the home base. 2 outs. The captain's on third base and Ryota's at first base. No. No run. This hurts.
Sho, please. Please make a hit.
I don't think so.
You'll be okay. You've already got 2 hits.
That's not what I'm talking about. Whether we win or lose, it's on your shoulders.
Huh?
I head towards the base. She didn't seem to get it, but I knew it was coming. The pitcher throws. It's a good course, but it's out of the strike zone.
What?
I take a free pass. 2 outs and the bases are loaded. And Nozomi's up. Timeout! Nozomi seemed shocked, so I took a timeout. Ryota and the captain also come and gathers around her.
Oh my god, this can't be happening!
Hey, this is our chance. I don't think I would have done any good even if I tried to make a hit. But look, the bases are loaded. If you make 1 hit, it could be a walk-off win.
But I've got 0 hits so far.
Hey, it's okay, don't worry. I haven't made any hits today either. No one will blame you if we lose. I don't care what happens to the baseball club, but you want to continue, right? I think I've done my part. So now it's your turn. You can save this club. How cool is that? I'll run for my life if you make a hit. Leave it up to me.
Guys.
Each of us encouraged her in our own ways, and Nozomi walked up to the base. She looked determined. Until now, the pitcher has been throwing straights to everyone except for Ryota and I. He probably doesn't think curves are necessary, so he won't throw a curve now.
I've been missing my chances today. This is the last moment that I can actually do something for them.
Everyone on the team believed in her. The pitcher throws a fast, straight ball. And Nozomi strikes the ball for the first time towards the outfield.
Yes!
It was a big hit, and the ball flew close to the outfielders. This made our walk-off win. And the score was 2-1.
Thanks, Sho. Thanks, Rota. We couldn't have done this without you.
It's not just us. It was teamwork. And you were the one who made the last hit. Yeah, he's right. Baseball is a team sport. But really, thanks, guys. And if it weren't for you two, we couldn't have done so well. The school says our club is canceled, but I think we can negotiate after today's win. If the school lets us continue our club, how about you guys officially join the club? Thanks, but as I said before, I'm just here for today. Hey, come on, Sho! I want to do this with you! You've made such a good comeback. Let's not waste that.
I agree. I really want to see you play more.
I'll give it a thought. I never thought I would play again, but it felt good to be on the field. Nozomi gave me a chance, and Ryota brought out the best of me. After a while, the school decided to let the baseball club continue me. Nozomi and I started going out. My school life is now full of excitement with baseball and my girlfriend.
Misato-senpai, let's work hard for today's negotiation.
I'm Masato Kazuma, and this super motivated girl is my junior. She just started working here this year, and her name is Nagisa Inami, also known as attention-seeking newbie. She's always sucking up to me.
It's really rewarding to see my senpai working overtime.
It's not that big a deal. Now get off of me, it's hot!
If you clear your mind, even fire will feel cool. Don't think, feel.
She continued to hug me while spouting stuff like a monk. Her butt kissing increases with alcohol.
This is a recommendation from me. Won't you drink your cute junior sake? Meow. Masato-senpai's lap is a pillow now. Masato-senpai, let's kiss, let's hug, let's love.
So yeah, I'm not sure how to say it myself, but she's become wildly attached to me. Even though she's an attention seeker, she gets her work done quickly and is great with clients. Nagisa Inami is the perfect heroine for our company.
Masato-senpai, I love you.
Any way you put it, she's too attached. We work at an advertisement agency. In order to get a new client, we went to the company we made an appointment with.
I'll call the person in charge, so please have a seat and wait.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Wow, we came to the apparel company I've been longing for.
All right, I get it. Don't get too excited.
But it's Merpic.
Yeah. If she had a tail, she'd be wagging it now. Her excitement is off the charts. Merpic. The full name is Mercy and Picnic. Its target demographic is students and women in their early 20s. It's an up-and-coming apparel brand.
I've liked this brand since university.
Inami can't and won't stop flapping her lips.
The clothes aren't just cute, they're beautiful, adult-like, and casual. On top of that, they are easy on the wallet. This store has a grip on my heart and won't let go. This year's overseas collab sold out at pre-orders, and...
Okay, I get it. Calm down. Take a breath. I know absolutely nothing about fashion, but seeing how Inami's eyes lit up from talking about it, I can understand that this is a very famous clothing brand.
So, with that being said, Merpic is something I can't live without, just like you, Masato-senpai.
How should I even react after hearing that?
How about Nagisa? I love you too. While holding me tightly?
I'm an idiot for asking. After that bullish exchange.
Sorry I'm late.
This must be the person in charge of negotiations. She was lightly jogging towards us. Her business casual attire suits her well. Just as expected of an apparel company employee.
Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to today. Huh? You're Masato-kun, aren't you?
Huh? Yeah, that's me. I took a long, hard look at her face. Wait a minute. Kurumi? Kurumi Yoshino?
Yeah, it's me. Jeez, how long has it been?
Whoa! So close! Even though it hasn't caught up with me yet, I short circuit if I have close contact with a beautiful woman.
How long has it been since graduation? 7, 8 years? You haven't changed a bit.
Yeah, neither of you. By the way, Yoshino, you're really close, so back up a bit.
You haven't shown your face, not even at the class reunion. Everyone missed you.
Sorry about that. My company's corrupt, so I never really had the chance. Anyway, Yoshino-san, you're still too close.
How nostalgic. I'm glad I got to see you.
No good. She's not listening at all. Inami, help me! Break this up! This is something a junior should do. I tried to send a message telepathically to Inami, who was silently watching this unfold.
What is it? Are you in trouble? What should I do? Should we just kiss first?
There's no way in hell! We came here to negotiate, right? Why has this turned into a harem?
Sorry. It's just because I hadn't seen you in such a long time.
Give me a break. This girl rubbing her hands together mischievously has no sense of guilt. Sorry, but Anami is new to this, so let's get on with introductions.
That's right. Nice to meet you. I'm Mercy in Picnic's advertisement manager, Kurumi Yoshino. And I was classmates with Masato Kazuma in high school.
I see. Mystery solved.
What are you, a detective? That's right. Me and Yoshino were classmates in high school. We got along pretty well. We would eat lunch together and had fun with our friend group.
You came crying to me before the test, asking me to teach you the material.
I'm the type of guy to not dwell in the past, so I don't remember that.
How do you think your savior feels with you saying that?
Thanks a lot for your help.
Uh-huh. I'll forgive you since you were honest.
Yoshino giggles. I reevaluated my outlook on her. I went on and said she hasn't changed, but that was a lie. The innocent look is virtually gone, and she's turned into a fine, attractive woman. To put it simply, in my humble opinion, I thought she was pretty. Really has been a while.
I was really surprised. Who would have thought that you'd show up at my work?
No kidding. Small world.
You sounded like an old-timer just then.
Sorry to tell you, but we're the same age.
Sounds like something you'd say.
Were you two lovers at some point?
Huh?
Eh?
No way. We're just friends. Isn't that right, Yoshino?
That's right. We were friends in sickness and in health.
Why'd you say it like a marriage vow? Anyway, don't ask any unnecessary questions.
Marriage? You two thought about getting married?
Am I in the wrong here? Yoshino was red in the face, and Anami had tears in her eyes. How inappropriate this all is. But if I look back on the past hour, I guess it was cute and funny. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about the past or love stories. We have negotiations to do. Let's get to it.
Okay.
After all that panicking, the two of them somehow calmed down and we started negotiations. It's strange. In high school, we just talked about trivial things. But now that we're adults, we talk about work. Our expectations for the negotiation were totally different, but the conversation went smoothly nonetheless.
Thank you for your time today.
Anytime. You definitely did your research. I could tell you have a big love for Merpic. I'll do my best to appeal to the higher-ups to get this contract going.
Really? Thank you so much.
Let's both give it our all.
As I watched them talk, they really looked like best friends or sisters. I couldn't help but grin.
And thank you, Masato-kun.
No prob. It was nice seeing you.
Same here. Let's go out to lunch next time. I have a bunch of stories to tell you.
Yeah, it's been a while, so let's talk over a drink or two.
Okay. I'll shoot you a message online.
See ya. I'm looking forward to it.
Same.
She waved until the elevator doors closed. She's come back into my life not as a business partner, but as an old friend. Well, I came back into her life too, so I can't speak on her behalf. It's good that the negotiations somehow went well. Hey, you agree, right, Inami? What's up with her? Inami? Well, hello, my puffy cheek junior.
Every time I invite you out for drinks, you make it seem like it's such a bother.
Huh?
When Yoshino-san asked you out for drinks, you were so sweet to her.
I was not. And the reason I say it's troublesome is because you ask me all the time.
Because drinking with you is fun.
That's not a good enough reason.
I'm jealous. I didn't expect such a cute girl to suddenly appear. Reuniting with an old friend is overly dramatic.
You're really saying those things to my face, huh?
I decided to show myself to you as I am. My body and mind.
Keep your body covered, you idiot! Why does she occasionally throw in these airheaded remarks? A few days had gone by since the negotiation. Inami is our company's ace in the hole. Or at least she's supposed to be. Hey, Inami, you got a minute? Inami? Hello? No response. She's like a corpse. We are overtime warriors. The only thing we can lose is the sparkle in our eyes. Hey! Earth to Anami!
Yes?
Yeah, you finally realized.
What do you need?
There's some huge mistakes on this document.
What? You're kidding. Sorry, I'll fix it right away.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
That thing I asked you to mail. You got the sender and the addressee swapped.
I'll get to fixing that too.
It's fine. I'll do that myself.
I'm sorry.
Where did our perfect heroine go? These past couple of days, her clumsiness has been unbelievable. Especially today. Everything is going swimmingly. When we were chatting the company motto...
Our internet advertising company was founded in 2012.
Anami! That's not the company motto. You're reading a certificate. During our lunch break. Hey, your cherry tomatoes rolling away. You got a grain of rice stuck to your face. When I asked her to make copies... Anami? Just how many copies did you make? And you forgot to print on the back. Mistake after mistake after mistake. If she was scoring points for basketball, she'd be a globetrotter. Just a parade of errors. The usual Anami would never make these kind of silly mistakes. I'm more worried than I am mad. I'm sure it has something to do with me seeing Yoshino again. I'm old enough to get it. I don't have much love experience, but I can at least recognize the issue. But even saying that, I don't really get how to solve it. Alright, I'll do my part. Hey, Anami.
Yes?
Let's go drinking today. She's the type to start talking after a few drinks. Usually if we have some tasty alcohol and food, I'm sure this will be fixed. I'll take you to the best bar, okay?
Sorry.
Huh?
I don't feel like it today. I'm stepping out for a bit.
Nami? Oh, she left. I thought since she asked me out every day, she would definitely accept. I expected her to at least be happy. You got rejected by a Nami-chan! This Baldy. Why don't I go and rip out the last bit of hair he has left? I have a strong desire to hit my boss. But somehow my shock is winning over that desire.
I see.
What?
You got turned down by Inami-san, so you're filling the void with me instead.
Don't be a prick. Plus, aren't you the one that invited me out?
Really? Was it me? I'm so pitiful. I guess I'll have to ask you to order to fill in this lonely void.
Ugh, jeez. Waiter! An order of spicy and sweet and sour chicken, please. I finished work. I was turned down by Anami. But with great timing, Yoshino asked me out for drinks. So here we are drinking together at the bar. What is it this time?
Sorry, it's just... talking like this brought back memories of our high school days.
Yeah, you're right. Back in high school, we would drink soda at family restaurants and chat about nonsense. Now that we're adults, I'm holding a beer in one hand while chatting and lending an ear to complaints. Not much has really changed. Except Yoshino became more like an adult after all. I wasn't aware of us being the opposite sex back when we were kids.
I liked you, you know?
Huh?
I said I liked you.
Huh? What are you spouting off all of a sudden?
It's fine. It's a faded memory anyway.
But you were surprisingly popular back then. Weren't you asked out a lot?
Don't say surprisingly. And yeah, I was asked out a lot. But because of a certain someone, I've never dated before.
That's true. I never heard that Yoshino ever had a boyfriend. Aha! So that's why when Nanami-san asked if we ever dated, you got super embarrassed.
It's embarrassing, so don't tell anyone.
Yoshino may have given me a devilish look, but she's still weak to comebacks. Shooting banter like this really takes me back. And because of that...
Honestly, even now we are causing trouble over something so trivial.
Seriously! We laughed together like in the good old times. I was having so much fun, it felt like I was in high school again. I'm really glad to have reconnected with you after all this time.
Those bittersweet memories were brought back to life in an instant.
So, I'm really grateful for Inami-san.
For Inami?
If Inami-san hadn't suggested doing negotiations, we might have never met.
That's not an exaggeration. Because that was the reality of the situation, her image popped up in my head. Maybe called because I was thinking of her. Ah!
See, if I talk about her, she'll show up.
My cell phone was ringing on the table. The caller ID said Nagisa Inami.
You're feeling uncertain, right? If you talk to her, I'm sure that'll put you at ease.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta take this.
Okay, take your time. I might have given too big of a helping hand to my enemy. Now we're even, Inami-san.
I moved to a quieter place and picked up the phone. Hello?
Masato-senpai?
Mm-hmm. Nami's voice sounded strange. You don't sound good. Are you alright?
Senpai, help.
Huh? Nami spoke to me in a frail, shaky voice.
Masato-senpai, please help.
Keep the change! I leaped out of the taxi and ran full speed through the night streets to Anami's house. I'm more distraught than ever. Of course I would be. Someone I care about is asking for help. A robber? A stalker? A break-in? The closer I got to her house, bad thoughts started swimming around in my head. Nami's room is here. Anami, you there? If you are, open the door. I didn't have any time to be standing around, so I took a chance and tried to open the door. Then in that instant,
Senpai.
Anami, are you all right? Are you hurt anywhere? Her clothes and hair were all disheveled. She was breathing heavily, and her body felt hot. On top of that, she had a pitiful-looking cooling pad stuck to her forehead. A cooling pad?
Masato-senpai,
Yeah.
I want to eat rice porridge.
Anami! Hey! I'll make you some, so don't die on me! Her last words being, I want to eat rice porridge, is just too pitiful. After she regained consciousness, come on, open up.
I got Masato-senpai to feed me.
This isn't the time for that. Spoiler alert, Inami wasn't in any danger. She just caught a cold. But she did have a fever of 38.7 degrees. It's not impossible she felt like her life was in danger. The reason you've been making so many silly mistakes was because you're cold, huh?
Not just that.
Huh?
They say sickness and health start with the mind. I got jealous and got so flustered over your relationship with Yoshino.
Inami.
But mixing work and private affairs is no good, right?
This girl is really easy to read. She's always smiling around the clock. It's easy to tell when she's putting on a fake smile.
I'm sorry. I've relied on you not just for work, but in your private life as well.
Because I could tell she wasn't feeling well.
Masato-senpai?
Don't worry about it. As your senpai, I'm happy you rely on me. I wanted to reassure my dear junior from the bottom of my heart. And maybe not just as her senpai either. And as a man as well.
That means...
My special medicine to reassure Inami worked too well. Her humiliating me was a huge side effect.
Masato-senpai!
Ugh. Look, you're sick, so hurry up and eat and go to bed.
If we sleep together, I'm sure I'll get better in an instant.
I'll get sick too!
Masato-senpai, I love you.
A few days later, Inami got better and was back in tip-top shape. And she started asking me out to drink again.